Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, worldwide. Welcome to City Hall. You know, say some can't stand. Not true. All right, people, let me tell you something. First thing I see this. Last night, I play some tune on my TikTok. Like 7 hours, So like at 3 o'clock, like to three in the morning, this morning. I'm not going to bed till around 7 o'clock because I'm still attack to Pat. Pat with the panel, I notice, but one day Pat still asleep or something. Yeah, soon see him still. See him? Yeah, man. Soon see Pat. This man, I go to my bed, man. And not long ago, I rise, so you want to see me in the morning. Because, when you play music, you can't move and it's stuck here, And music, that. You know what I mean, eh? But yeah, say, man, worries, biggest set of sitting here, All right. So, all right. See, me tell you, say, Pat wake, man. See, Pat, yeah. Pat wake. Yo, brother. Me I
Yes,
tell
brother.
this, me I tell the people them say this man I'm go have a bed in a man. I worries last night I was 7 hours that in and plus me and Pat attack to tell them not go on last night, man.
Yeah,
Them
man.
not tough
Yeah,
saying
man.
apart. Yeah.
Last night was great. Couldn't be better. We had a grand time.
Boy,
Last
I'm tell
word.
you better. Saying
Yes, man.
people them hear
Bring
them
back
thing them
good
and
old,
worries,
bring back
man.
good old days, man. Real life.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
man.
Morals and
Yeah.
everything was on point.
Boy,
Reasoning and everything like that. So we know we had a grand time and just a
I mean I
blessing
tell you
for
people enjoy themselves, Pat. Last night I worries. No, we are dealing with some issue with Andrew Holness. Cause that guy is a soundbite guy, a PR guy. I'm see them put up a picture part. I say, oh, I put up a picture out of him and PJ who do more for Jamaica. Andrew, oh, listen what me I say, people. I'm not joke me I make part talk after this. Andrew Holness, not listen, the government there, you're supposed to take up rubbish the place dirty and stink. You're supposed to repair hospital and everything. Angelo do not at all for Jamaica, Angelo destroy Jamaica. You can't compare him with a man like Patterson, but put in foundation, you never stop it. Last night, my friend, I look at thinking man when I'm blessed. Can I say that little piece of shit? And let me tell you something, Andrew. You see some of them drunk where you walk and go up on people things. Some of them are get boxed down. Because let me tell you something, it's hard for you build something. You have your own thing where you build. You want to talk about Andrew, talk about it, people dissect it. But don't go up on people thing and I leave comment. We control this. Because I remember I like bully free care leaders and them thing there, And anything we want to do, me up to it, because we deal with government and deal with corrupted police and thing. But the same police, the man just said soon kill half the phone. But someone want to forget that pound them out on the two stink. Go away. We not play them way there, brother. Don't come, listen. Never one day when Andrew the that attack, you see man like we want us a Titans a comment and coming and watch Andrew like that. When him chatting foolishness, you get the video and remember now, your whole government official accountable. Your whole government, Andrew himself said. So we will dissect it, but you will never see we. Come, you think that was sign and go look and big dirty thinking, mama, for what? Watch them. Yes. You understand? We don't do that. But when you go build a site, like a big dirty thinking, don't set fool, and I beat up yourself. Remember, you there everywhere now. Remember, I'm music, me know me there everywhere. Me know the good, bad, and them different. I know you forget. Hey, when I go away now. But I come take and size up with nobody now. I want to some boy, man. They don't know, say, hey, they don't know, say, I really want to receive us, but I want to put me, Don't come from with thing, man. Go away, man. We don't have something more to build. Keep to the germs yourself. Right one no right. But not people things. Stop go around and go on people thing and do fuckery. When if you go away when I shit. Yes, man. So Pat, I might think that pandemic and I make you come in pandemic. So I'm show you two original prime minister and three you know say nastiness. So I'm gonna show that I'm gonna look back on who farm carry come because I have dead man Mackenzie. You know what I say? Remember the West Indies where we did one though back in the 1962, when them draw from that, the federation, right?
Yeah.
You know, Sister Manley, Michael Manley set up CARICOM, and I hear that. Him and some other one, him and one of the founder CARICOM in 1973. You know, we don't give the man the real credit. I'm going to show them tonight. And by the
Yeah,
way,
man.
but never show them now when we're done. Because we run also, we educate people to the truth. We don't know the foolishness. And by the way, Michael Manley was the first prime minister in the independence. And before you know get nothing like that, who win 3 times. When the man out and say Andrew no win nothing. Yeah. Him not a big, say a thief, him just thief for election. But the first 3-term prime minister is Michael Manley, not Patterson. Then Patterson. No more after that because Manley, you understand? That guy didn't win nothing. Sound by he knows him lose. You understand? So Manley the first 3-term prime minister. Maybe not consecutive like 1, 2, 3, but you remember say a thief 80 and he never run 83, so him win.
83.
I really 3 consecutive because yes, a 3-term prime minister same way.
Yeah, same way.
3-term Manley win the first in a history of Jamaica, not Patterson Manley.
72,
That's not
76.
muscle. I'm here still
Yeah.
the one dirty thinking mama know better than that for run out like him want push. And then I look at Norman man, they were Norman man, they let go bust out of prison. That don't set piece of shit. Let him go and set him up because them claim cause me have that too, I show that. See? We are show that. And then I could carry him and carry come on the amount of thing man they do it unbelievable, We have to read some things too, man, the thing. It's not about we read some things too. Yeah, brother? You're opening, brother.
Well, it's just amazing to see how them want to comparison at this stage of the game. You understand? But there is no comparison between this guy and Patterson. You understand? Patterson work is there. Everyone can go look at it. You understand? The achievement, immense. Yeah? 64 new school. You understand? Andrew don't build one. So Andrew can't come size up himself with a giant. Andrew is just like an ant. You understand? Yeah. Small in stature, small in mind, and everything. Yeah. So there's no comparison because we all know that the People's National Party is the party for Jamaica, not the Labour Party. The Labour Party is for the capitalists, them, the people them who live overseas and venture into Jamaica to get them wealth. You understand? So the continuation of slavery under the Jamaica Labour Party. This is why our working class in Jamaica has struggled over the years. The best of them time was in the 70s under Michael Manley, when our economy and our industry were booming. Job was available. We have all type of sector. You understand? Manufacturing, in terms of garments, we have shoes factory, you have all brothers, you have butter. And I mean, we have lots of also, you know, beverage factories like Kelly's, Jardine, and all them places, D&G. You understand? Yeah, you have Bennett Winery, and the place was just thriving. And I mean, those were the good old days, and we live it, we experience it, so we can tell it. Not like a guy like Andrew. You understand? Him don't know about them time there. And if him even research, answer the truth, him come and tell lie. Because a soundbite guy. He's a guy
True.
who like to strive and PR. You understand? Him not have nothing, constructive to come offer to Jamaica. No. This guy is just a plague in the people heart and soul in Jamaica. Ravish the people mind and break their mentality capacity. Now we see where people operate like lunatic all over the place. It's because Andrew will listen to madness. You understand? Because as a prime minister, yeah, him and a prime minister material.
True.
And as a prime minister, him no surplus to requirement because him
True.
don't work on behalf of Jamaican people. He work on behalf of the minority, the big boys, the PSOJ, them, and them damn cliques. You understand? And Michael Manley mentioned them from long time, the cliques. This guy joined the cliques. You understand? And rise himself amongst the cliques. Him don't remember where him coming from. So we cannot have him as a man we are direct our traffic right now. Because what him do? Him grind the traffic to a halt in Jamaica. Everything stands still. The economy flat dead. You understand? Education sector, pop down. Health, pop down. understand? Social environment pop down. Social service pop down. Recreation gone. Everything is just chaos. Money missing. Stocks of trillions of dollars gone. You understand? And these people just get wealthy in a third world country with enormous salary package and not working for it. You understand? And on top of the package, them doing all type of hanky-panky, corruption, taller than the pinnacle. You understand? So we have to come out and address these matters because they are matters of concern. And I mean, as Patriot Jamaican, we're not going to allow a guy like Andrew Holness, yeah, to steal the country from the people. You understand? We have to make sure now the people power will reign and reign supreme. And back the floor to you, my brother.
All right. So right away, I'm going to put up this for my seat. So people, you see this? You have two great prime minister right there, so. They are three baggage. The worst of all, them two are over to my left-hand side. And Bruce, in terrible bad thing, you know, can destroy the and carry back to MF. But them two are Siaga and the worst one are Jonas. The worst in the world. The lightest thing. Dangerous. It's a soundbite guy. This bad. All I want to shouldn't even there about him a prime during Bana Jamaica. And them attack Mark Golin. Yeah? Them attack Mark Golin. Can you imagine now, brother? Look on them, yeah. Them have said, you know, living prime minister. This a joke. Them can't want near Patterson. Them can't want near Mama P. Yeah? Bruce no do nothing at all about this try Jamaica. Where him get? For win something, him come out with traffic over and run and them flip one seat. Win by a little bit. Remember one seat. And him get Andrew that time. Andrew mash up the place long time, you know. See how go him done the place, him tear it apart. We have to like, yeah, Mama, so big up yourself. Tear it apart. See? And Andrew one is him at the worst. I know this guy no do nothing in Jamaica. No, allow me to tell a lady.
No, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing in a way. I remember if him doing it, would I see him achievement, you know. Yeah?
So you can't come to about, oh, if impact, that is not achievement. Oh, I'm fixed to police station. That is not. The police station that already have to repair it. Remember, you know, the government fair repair these things. I'm going to show you what is achievement. So I'm going to teach them about achievement right now. I'm going to move this. I'm going to show you real achievement here. So then put up a next picture here. I'm going to show about the 18 years under Pakistan. I remember everything that with Pakistan either. But I'm going to put up the picture where show me half better. That's one. But let me put up a next one where them use show me half right now. And then we're going to start from today. I'm going to teach them something more here today. Learning channel this here. Make sure you know this. Look on this. Look on this. Who did more for Jamaica? Andrew destroyed the country. Right to the country mash up. I'll be a barren and thing where you come take an honorable man like Patterson and put him against this honorable nastiness. You crazy? Or if you go put a man like Patterson and put this guy inside of Patterson. You show them get disrespectful, brother.
Yeah.
Let me kids move this. I want to teach them something today. Them out harder, man. Eh? But Andrew do. Me go in a little thing here. Me go teach them by this. So me go draw for the car. Me go show you something. I want to draw for Michael Mandy. So I put up something with Mandy, you know. But I'm going to play this first. Just see how you go. Snippet that thing here. So I'm going to play something for you. Hear this.
What were Michael Manley's main achievements? Have you ever wondered how one leader could shape an entire nation? Michael Manley, a key figure in Jamaica's history, did just that during his time as Prime Minister. He served 3 terms from 1972 to 1980 and again from 1989 to 1992.
That's true.
His achievements are notable and have left a lasting impact on Jamaica and the Caribbean. One of Manley's most significant contributions was in social reforms. He aimed to improve the lives of working-class Jamaicans. His government established a national minimum wage, ensuring workers received fair pay. He also implemented paid maternity leave and equal pay for women,
All right, so achievement, a thing like this, it covered the wide range of things. Not about, listen me, man. Equal pay for woman, not even America did reach that for a first world country. Man get more than this and that. This is what man they do. Continue.
Promoting gender equality in the work.
Gender equality in the workplace. You never have that, brother. These are achievements where you cannot match. We are going to put it on and then put it up back. It's there and there to stay. It wasn't there before. These are achievements where you want to move a country forward.
Place. Perhaps his most celebrated achievement was the introduction of free education from nursery through university.
Whoa.
This initiative opened doors for many Jamaicans, allowing them to pursue their dreams without the burden of tuition fees.
You know why Pierre stop this, brother? Remember, if the people them bright him can't treat them and give them handout, you know.
True.
The man build the first garrison, Siaga build the first garrison, you know. Tibadi, you know. The mothers of garrison. Eh? Where's the part?
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's an achievement for them achieve.
Yes.
Before his time as Prime Minister, Manley was deeply involved in the trade union movement. He served as president of the National Workers' Union of Jamaica and founded the Caribbean Mine Workers Federation.
We never know him do that, don't it? The Caribbean always look on a wider level, not just Jamaica. See? The man do some things that all right, I'm going to show them a word and thing what man they get.
This background helped him advocate for labor rights and social reforms effectively once he took office. Manley was also a champion of regional integration. He played a vital role in strengthening the Caribbean community, known as CARICOM, and was instrumental in creating the Association of Caribbean States. His leadership fostered economic cooperation in the region, leading to agreements like the San Jose Accord and Petro.
Them know about that accord. Them know about the San Jose Accord. Well,
and creating the Association of Caribbean States.
All right, you see the Caribbean states are the CARICOM. I say I'm one of the founder of this.
And Mine Workers Federation. This background helped him advocate for labor rights and social reforms effectively once he took office. Manley was also a champion of regional integration. He played a vital role in strengthening the Caribbean community, known as CARICOM.
After they mash up the integration of the West Indies thing there, when they have the referendum, man, they come do this. Okay. And I talk about him as chairman for right now. When me and them also chairman, them they even know say Monday head set up that. The founder. 4 countries, you know, Monday, you know. Run for me, I show them something.
And was instrumental in creating the Association of Caribbean States. His leadership fostered economic cooperation in the region, leading to agreements like the San Jose Accord and Petro-Carib, which benefited.
Petro-Carib too, you know.
Definitely.
Hey, we know I'm put Manley, you know.
Them mash up that.
Him not get him credit for him do. Hey, but it's there, you know. It's there.
And them mash up the Petro-Carib.
Yes.
Jamaica and its neighbors. On the international stage, Manley was a vocal advocate for third world countries.
True.
He pushed for a new international economic order.
And a new economic, who could I do that? Yo, that's why them fight the man. You never put a man like this. We in a third world, you don't want to see a new economic order. Like how China book back push, but them have enough for them one interest. Man did not put for the interest just a Jamaica, you know. You as a small country and push for a new economic order, them not going to take you out, brother.
Yeah, man.
That on them up, you know, and I push for a new economy. Make a move this and put up some writing. Make a read some things about it, Pat. Look, you know, make a read some more things about Manley right now. See? I'm sure them Caribbean state and they will read some more things about Manley. You know, ramp. And then if you go through Patterson now, our worries round this again. I'm going to put up this. See it? I'll show you the 4 state and I'll show you more about Manley. Look here.
Established by the Treaty of Chaguaramas signed by Barbados, Jamaica, Guyana, and Trinidad and Tobago on July 4th, 1973.
Michael Manley.
And entered into force subsequently on August 1st, 1973.
See there?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to invite my colleague.
Give them a thought there. So when am I sign it there?
Yeah, man.
The Prime Minister of Jamaica,
The voice cannot low. I went to turn up the voice upon it, but I them this.
with me as Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, to sign the treaty.
I just German this. I turn it up and play it. Yes. See it? Hey, brother. Them not see the greatness of the man with the man doing. I think the man just stay about a patch where the man build things. And this was a dark day according to Andrew Holness. According to Andrew Holness. Look here.
Conference of heads of government
It's a 50 years after.
convened for the purpose of signing
Right
the
now,
treaty establishing the Caribbean community.
Calcom was born.
It was here, 50 years ago, that Prime Ministers Errol Barrow of Barbados, Forbes Burnham of Guyana, Michael Manley of Jamaica, and Dr. Eric Williams of Trinidad and Tobago signed the Treaty of Chaguaramas, setting the region on a solid footing on the road to integration.
It is my belief.
Integrate with them pop up with the labor right, them pop up and run the referendum. Mr. Andrew time at the head for this now for 6 months. Him don't know some man decide the labor right them around, them don't know some man decide that man to put in this. One of the founding man
That if those founding fathers could speak to us today, they would re-emphasize the essential role of this regional leadership to empower our people to navigate the storms that the international order consistently throws our way.
Despite changing global realities, our community has demonstrated that resolve and resilience necessary to maintain the course of integration.
We have faced many challenges and have risen to overcome them. Despite the difficulties, through our cooperation, our shared goals, and above all else, through the friendship within CARICOM.
And so it is with justifiable pride that we should all say, I am CARICOM. Ladies and gentlemen, unity in economic well-being, in security, in health, and in disaster management must be translated into all our processes. This must be the mantra that propels us into the next 50 years.
My message is clear. Our world needs the islands. We need to rally around CARICOM. You have my full support, and I thank you.
So now, all a thing like this now, with the founding fathers, you know, say them never even know some man, you know, say, them are idiot. When man they are bad for this, I'm going to show them something. We're going to try it up and we're going to show them the achievement of Michael Manley. These are the same man. When me hear Andrew come out and play politics with that man and make the labor right and don't want them around out. Who needs that piece of shit too? When you move your country, you take example from where you and you try to do better. But you not try to put on something and say that day when we are go school path, we are pay 2 cents per bus. It was 1, we pay 2. After we have food, we have uniform, we have this, we have learn trade, we are go university, and it's free. Baby mother get nutrition thing and thing, clinical bill, this a bill, road people get land lease. People do crash program and own the house them when them start building off. Own them. So Andrew, man, they never get up and take up. Nobody and say social housing, we have that. And this year do me see you against social housing to your activists, JLP activists them. People money, taxpayers money, that no move the needle, brother. Me see man with him big chain alone look like it value $1 million. And think you call him by him name in a bug life play because him an activist, you know. And when you look at give him a social house, you give some people who really need that. Remember the whole place stay down now, you know? He's a goddamn disgrace. He's a PR guy. So when you do that now, you stop them from people money. Them not have to do that alone. Them just go up with the labor right them there and do this kind of foolishness. It will stop. You can't really find out like this, brother. You see it? No. When me does show, brother, them when me does show, you think them see it? Them know? Manly do more than what we are saying. See the Caribbean, right now, Barbados, and couple more the island them now. When you go there, I think St. Vincent tonight and some other island. When you go there, you leave from Barbados or St. Vincent, St. Vincent, and what they want to call them. Them come to Barbados, you just go, register your thing, you live there. Indefinitely. You live, them give you thing and you go through and you do everything same way. See? You live there. You understand? You see me I say? So that them do. You understand? So right, them integrated already. We've integrated because we can live and work and that. What's this? Remember, you know, Michael? Remember say Manley, Mikey. Remember say Norman Manley that do this already, you know. And Buster treat the people them because them did still dance, you know. Yeah? You remember him do that? Yeah? And when him go run him thing, then when him lose against the referendum, him just win an election for first minister, which he never have to run. So Buster never win like an election run and him win as and the swearing as a prime minister. Buster was a first minister from the April 62. And then when Norman man they do that, before we get independent, me them again some other people but say I not go so that is bullshit. I'm Norman man, they're the scholar. I'm Norman Manley and the liar. And him are the liar friend them. See? So when them do this, Buster go over and they move from premier to prime minister. So whenever run an election after the independence, so one election running after the independence of 1967, when remember say I think they take over from Buster. Buster was 80 in 1964. I remember we show them thing there. Because we not talk like them. We don't know we not do tabloid. And Buster retired from public life in 1964. The acting prime minister was Donald Sangster. He may see Canada, he may see all over the place. Because them not agree on everything, you know. Me have them too, you know. Them can't tell me nothing because I show them. Eh?
Just let them know say him are the shortest reigning prime minister.
Of course. Because Buster from Trim Rasta, that's it, you know. That's it for him. Never take back the reign. I did one do everything I might. You understand? Yes, so him control the army, control this. And then when the election when and him win the seat now, for himself, can't run out the whole of that. Me don't know them, well, some people say something. He just fell sick. Come to Canada and just wipe out. And she never win an election, you know.
No.
She was a prime minister without winning an election.
Winning an election. The only one.
You understand? You get a dead man seat. So I'm going out from 67 to when? Yeah? Yes. 72. Yeah, to 72. But Manley take it from him. Beat him.
Right.
So I could put up something with Manley and can I put up something? I put them up one. Run through them at fast, brother. I go teach them about Manley now because it's coming like if we not teach them about Manley and the thing where him do and where him have, it coming like them not know enough for the Andrew on this. You must not do that. Them man, you know, play. You do not play thing there with them man, you know. You not play politics with Michael Manley. Don't do it. If you do that, you're more than wrong. Not true, brother?
Yeah, man. Manley are the nation builder.
Put up this.
That the man they are the nation builder.
All right, I'm going to put up this. All right, I want to put them up one. Run through this part. It come up?
Yeah, man. 1972 to 1980 and 89 to 1992. The most honorable Michael Norman Manley was born on December 10, 1924 to his parent Norman Washington Manley and his wife Edna Manley. His early childhood education began in Kingston at the St. Andrew Kindergarten School, after which he attended Monroe and Dickinson College.
All right, but move this. Hold on. So we don't just take in them, man, because we do them fast. We could put up the man thing. We don't know about compare with them, man. We'll show them some great things that the man do. Continue.
Man, great in my own self, man. the vision and everything like that,
Of course.
Yeah. Early career and rise to political leadership. Mr. Michael Manley left Jamaica in September 1943 to pursue further education at McGill University in Canada. However, within a fortnight of his arrival, he volunteered to join the Royal Canadian Air Force.
That them never
After
know.
No, them never know that. Yeah.
So we are
There's
three
a
with the
man with
man though.
discipline. Yeah, man. After his service in the Air Force, he returned to Jamaica and began working at the Public Opinion newspaper, kickstarting his career in journalism.
Them never know
That's
that
it.
neither.
Them don't know all of that. That's why I'm write book, so them should have know. Yeah. Them good like that. Yeah.
Yes.
That same year, Mr. Manley left Jamaica again to complete his bachelor and postgraduate degree at the London School of Economics in the UK. All right. Brilliant with numbers, man. Yeah.
Yes. All right.
UK. There he continued his career in journalism, working with the British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC. Them never know all of that.
But
No.
we just go and give them something, no better. This man is not a man where, remember, and I like him go work with SSL. I remember in our account with what did that one name? With the one name?
Cash Plus and Olint.
And Olint and them have some taxi around. No.
Yes.
Continue.
Giant of the nation, man. And man with credibility, the man with substance. Yeah. It is said that Mr. Manley became actively involved in politics during his year as a student in London, where he started as a student organizer and founding member of the West Indies Student Union. Nonetheless, he returned to Jamaica as the associate editor of the Public Opinion 1953. He was later immersed in local politics when he was elected to the National Executive Council of the People's National Party, PMP. This council was founded by his father, Norman Manley, former Premier of Jamaica. Mr. Manley also began managing negotiation on behalf of the National Workers Union, NW, an affiliate of the People's National Party, PMP. Yeah, man. Great thing.
Continue. Now we're going to show them the great man, because when man great and great, come compare and talk crap about this man. You understand? And this man, you can't mix him in your foolishness. Continue. Hold on there. Let me drop this the part. All right, continue.
Let me see up at the top edit. Yeah.
Yes, no, come up.
Yeah, Mr. Manley's involvement in trade union and political activities increased even while he was still working with the Public Opinion. In August of 1953, he accepted the post of sugar supervisor by the NW. Within 2 years of serving in this capacity, he was made the island supervisor and first vice president of the union. Mr. Manley is often remembered for the 97-day strike he led at the Jamaica Broadcasting Corporation, JBC, in 1964, following the dismissal of 2 journalists, an action which he believed to be arbitrary and unjust. Mr. Manley later became the leader of the PMP, following his father's resignation in 1970. He recognized the party in 1972. No, he reorganized the party in 1972, embarking on an election campaign marked by the slogan, "Better must come," for the general election of that year. His party,
Well on. So, what that was before? I did 69 that, but them just 70 because them continue. So, yeah. The roll off. My father did around September 69. I remember him to leave around July and then by resign. And then he win. And then, yes. See it? And people at PBC Jamaica that come, when you can't see this here in the library here, for them thing, government thing. Continue. Oh, I'm gonna put it up. Okay, put it up. Put it up. We just want to see couple of material, and these are the small achievements. Continue. Up.
Yeah, come up and yeah. Embarking on an election campaign marked by the slogan "Better must come" for the general election of that year. His party won the election, and he was sworn in as the nation's fourth prime minister on March 2nd. Social and economic contribution. Yeah, social reform reportedly a political shift occurred after the Mandela-led administration declared that its ideology platform would be democratic socialism.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm declared that for them. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I'm not hiding
poor people them get something. And the man bright, the man they know what they are doing. The man they know, you know, when one is coming out the other one coming out talking bullshit. Them know better than that. See? And make me show them. Continue. Just you went and the one of them they can't get a man, you know. Get a what? See there? Library,
yeah, man.
PBC, that are the public broadcast in Jamaica. Yeah? All right. So me just show them. Can you remember you show them the thing them, you know. We don't have foolishness with them. Go on.
All right. Education and literacy movement. Free secondary education from nursery to university level was also introduced under his administration, along with other education.
So you see education and literacy movements, you know. He want everybody to learn to read and write. You could have all till back then. Continue.
Yeah, man. Along with other education-related initiatives, such as the Jamaica Movement for the Advance of Literacy, JAMAL, and the Basic School Development Programs.
And the basic school, him do it, you know, brother.
Yeah, man, him upgrade that, man. Him upgrade that, man.
Everything elementary, them say them just come with a basic school program and do everything.
Man.
Yes, basic school. Go through.
International and regional reform. Mr. Manley was also engaged in the works of various regional and international bodies, such as UNESCO and the EEC, and
Them
matters. No, they would know that. And matters pertaining inter alia to education and Caribbean tourism. He received several high honors for his contribution as an integrationist, trade unionist, and advocate of social reform, specifically the Order of Merit of the Jamaica, the United Nations Gold Medal for his advocacy against scroll up.
I'm sure against what now? They never know them get United Nations Gold Medal too.
We have to teach them. We have to bring it to them, Wayne. Yeah, that's Andrew not teach them this. Andrew not teach them this, you know, because Andrew not have a body from around a film side we have these type of accredited accreditation, you know. Yeah. These are accredited accreditation worldwide where the man achieve.
Yeah, man.
You understand? Recognition right across the board. Regional and international. Yeah. So, you know, we can't just make them little idiots and run out and chat them lies and them propaganda and we don't really fix them business. Yeah.
South Africa, United Nations and solidarity. You read from the United Nations. We can read from the top and read it over. Continue. Just read from the top.
Mr. Manley also received a United Nations Gold Medal 1978 for the significant contribution in the cooperation with the United Nations and solidarity with the South African Liberation Movement in the international campaign against apartheid. Further demonstrating.
Look how we are do this. Oh, you look on them man around put them man. United Nations when America fight him against United Nations Gold Medal. Can you imagine that same thing yet, brother? Them a fight the beast a fight you get gold medal for what you do.
Same
but you can't do nothing. Can you imagine?
Him get gold medal up against the odds. Up against the odds. It coming like the
man? Continue.
All right. That achievement come like when the bobsled team got the Winter Olympic and get gold medal. You know?
Yeah. But the man fight for free, a big nation, you know, brother. From apartheid, you know. From apartheid, you know.
Yes.
That are wicked.
Further
You know, like this, it bigger, hey brother. For you and the bandage, Mandela Gandhi son of man come and say we'll fight against this, you know. Boom and rush, you know, down there, you know, that a big thing that, you know, a little country I do this better. A Jamaica I do that thing about the 70s, you know. Jamaica,
them time of Jamaica, a giant in the world.
Let me ask you something. You think if a man didn't know, some could have catch him and put him a right or exit like when put Andrew Holness and Crab? Man didn't know.
You're mad.
By them time, right, back in the same time, the thing has style and him now go and say me now creep on me, you know.
Alright.
I want to put my feet in the world.
remember, Manley was a premier statesman in the world, you know. Premier statesman in the world. So you couldn't put Manley near the exit door, you mad?
Yeah.
You want worries? Worries you want in that place. Alright. Further demonstrating, yeah, that his drive for economic and social reform extended beyond Jamaica borders. You hear that?
Thank you.
So if I look for this globally, yeah, research and publication, Mr. Manley wrote 6 books between 1973 and 1988, focusing broadly on his political interests and involvement over the years, except for a history of West Indian cricket published in 1988, which highlights his passion for the sports. Other noteworthy achievement or contribution, Mr. Michael Manley received several others awards and recognition for his significant
Let me get them right now. Hey, the amount of thing him do it hard for you, put it in a one. You know, compare man like this with giant and make a feel for your country.
6 books the man write, you know. 6 books the man write, you know. 6 books right. 5 on political issues and 1 on sport, cricket, 1988. Yeah, so the man is versatile, you understand?
Yeah,
very versatile.
Yes, man.
Yeah. Michael Norman Manley. ON, OM, OCC, courtesy of Joseph Manley.
Okay.
Prime Minister Manley also received the following awards and honor. Honorary Doctor of Laws, Morehouse College in Atlanta, 1973. Order of the Liberator of Venezuela, 1973. Order of the Mexican Eagle, 1973. Order of Osemati, Cuba, 1976. Joliet Courier Peace Award of the World Peace Council, 1979. For contribution to the struggle of the Jamaican people and all people of the non-alliance
world
fighting for economic independence.
Can you imagine this? A man rise from a small country like that and stand up to the whole world and tell them, say, no, when they can't do the world suffer for much years, where people them suffer and where them get a whip. Nothing for them kid, nothing for this. And on Jamaica we attack alone, we attack for the world. Them can't stand this better.
No.
Who want to stand that now? No, when you tell me about Michael Manley now, you know. Hold on, look here. Let me see this. 89. All right, come here, so. I'm going to put up a last one here. See? I remember enough more things with him, you know, but I just want to show them, say, a man to do that. But Holness a sit down now, say, I'm a chairman. Say, him a chairman, brother. Can't you see that? You can't tell life on them, man. When people all the world see that, they must say agree and say them people don't see. They don't know, so they have that, you know, play politics with them. See that?
Yeah. Council, 1989. Honorary Doctor of Letters, Claremont University, California, 1989. Conferred the Order of Merit of Jamaica, 1990.
So 89, you get honorary doctor of letters and see the Claremont University and then California, and see that, yes. And what the confer Order for Merit?
Jamaica, 1992, for distinguished service in the field of international affairs. Carlton Alexander Memorial Award 1992 for contribution and service in politics. In 1985, Mr. Manley faced varied health issues that eventually led to his retirement from active politics. In 1992, he sadly passed away on the 10th of March in 1997.
I go and federal, you know. Yeah, man, I go salute him up arena, you know, cause you know, so me never go do a salute. Cause when you see them, man, me personal go do a salute up there, so you know. Let me tell you this, you know, people. Me go do my salute, yes. Circle him out. Yeah, man. Come me see the man there and you know, I go there. Yeah, of course. Let me never go there, man. Yeah, ever me have to go there and go salute. But yeah, say, man. I say, man, do that. We know what him do. And I show you something with him father now. So when them put up on a tab about Andrew do great, you want to see real great things. Eh? When you put up Andrew, I put up back PJ thing. But mama put up Sir Norman. Him and Norman this himself attack. When you see the teacher attack and you hear what him do and look what him do. Watch out. I would like them things, you know. This.
Yes, Legend.
I don't really know much about Norman Washington Manley, other than that he is one of our national heroes. Can you tell us more about him?
Sure, but I want you all to listen very carefully, okay? Norman Washington Manley was born at Roxborough, Manchester on July 4th, 1893. He was a brilliant scholar, which meant that he did extremely well in school and later went on to be a lawyer.
It was Norman Manley's expertise as an attorney in the criminal, civil, and appeal courts that laid the foundation for what was to be his life's work in Jamaica's political development. It all started with his advocacy for the country's banana growers who wanted to establish a banana shipping company, but this was strongly opposed to by a foreign-based exporter in Jamaica. Still, that did not stop Manley from intervening, and in the end, the export company set aside 1 cent per sum of banana exported from Jamaica to form a fund called the Jamaica Welfare Limited.
I really £1, she said 1 cent, but a £1. A pound not said, yeah? So you see where it's where him do? Where the thing name?
But this was strongly opposed to by a foreign-based exporter in Jamaica. Still, that did not stop Manley from intervening, and in the end, the export company set aside 1 cent per sum of banana exported from Jamaica to form a fund called the Jamaica Welfare Limited.
The Jamaica Welfare Limited, so welfare, but you see, all right, look here again. The father now.
And what do you think these facts say about the character of Mr. Manley?
Means he was not only concerned about the farmers or the poor, but he was also dedicated to helping them.
That's true. And in 1938, when a series of industrial actions broke out, workers went on strike, Norman's cousin, Alexander Bustamante, who is another one of our national heroes, and who is also a strong defender of the poor working class people, was arrested. And guess what?
Alexander Bustamante asked Norman Manley to represent the striking workers who were determined that they would not return to work until Bustamante was released. Norman's response would forever change the course of his life.
And that night I made up my mind.
So I never asked him, because I remember him stand up for people. I don't know if she say ask him, but him do it. Because they lock up Buster. So hear what him say. This come from Norman Mouth himself.
And I put an advertisement in the leading newspaper of Jamaica that I would represent all the striking groups in the country.
He must represent all the striking group.
Ability to negotiate the cause of the poor resulted in Bustamante being released and the workers' fury calmed.
And yes, still talk about Norman tell him a prison. And Norman release him. See? Hey, me I tell you, hey, I play a lie and twist them doing up. But me have them here, some good. Me not follow them. Continue.
By this time, Norman Manley had reached a turning point in his political career.
And then I realized that the time had come to make a new political move. We had had 300 years of British rule without self-government, then it looked as if it was about time we started to take an interest in our own affairs.
So him come up with, hey, we have to move the British in 300 years, we want thing, look here.
Miss, what he meant by new political movement, was he going to stop looking out for those workers?
No. He still cared for the people, but he wanted more for them. Remember in 1938 when he formed the People's National Party?
Yes, miss.
But the people, especially the poorer working class, were not allowed to vote. So he set out
Look
on a mission.
all them looking nasty, so go on people. If Norman, if you know, you know, because they not nothing in on their hand out, them not have a vote, you know. You give them a vote, sir. A man, the low and the father, the son, come low in the age from 21 to 18. And give them a talk, and una selling a vote when it's a piece of shit. Eh? Nobody, they couldn't vote in a better.
No.
Hear this.
To change that.
Norman Manley was deeply involved in the fight for a new constitution for Jamaica and was among those who helped to bring the country to full adult suffrage in 1944.
Full adult suffrage? Eh? Because you don't have no land, you don't have nothing, you cannot vote. You could have 150, 30, you cannot vote. Can you remember the people that would think so? One and full of people vote over you, have government to run over you, and you can't do it. Now man change it. Now man change it. Yes.
A reluctant British colonial rule. Manley strove for self-government in a climate that was largely...
You would deal with self-government. I'm a liar. Not about no say lie. Not about bust time dance. Him no name Alexander Clark again, he married him name Buster. Come on now.
Hostile to the idea, and after Jamaica withdrew from the Federation of the West Indies, he set up a joint committee to decide on a constitution.
You who set up them committee? He was the man anyway. Him that run the country and set up the committee. Him and a Buster.
Separate independence for Jamaica.
Yeah,
With great distinction, Manley led the team that negotiated Jamaica's independence from Britain. Throughout his political career, Norman Manley was elected Chief Minister after the 1955 election and later as Premier in 1958.
That's true. So you see the 58, he never have run something in a 62. Can't see him have run it in a 63, but I'm just call it April 62, because 58, you know. You see it?
Yeah.
When I'm a Premier.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the story so far, guys?
Yes, miss. Miss, what can you tell us about his personal life?
He was married with children, one of whom is Michael Manley, and he later became the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Although Norman Manley led a busy life, that did not prevent him from finding the love of his life. And sometime between taking up his Rhodes Scholarship to the Oxford University in England and enlisting in the British Army during the First World War,
he losing brother in a war, you know.
Met and fell in love with Edna Swithenbank. She was an artist and sculptress, and in addition to Michael, the two had another son, Douglas, who also served as a government minister. While helping to create a multi-party system in Jamaica, Norman Manley made the needs of the people the focus of the government. After giving exemplary service to his country, Norman Washington Manley retired from politics in July of 1969. He died in September of that same year at the age of 76, and thereafter was declared a national hero.
All right, so it's a part of history that too, yeah? So we go down in a more and more and think, we like, we're not the tabloid, you know, we're the educational channel, so we keep it real and never burn them in a real life, them to go away, them to stop the lies. Yeah? When you see the father and son, they come do a practicing, though. You can't compare practicing. And you know, do not, you know, if you go around and take an indigenous house and get to you, look here, let me show you where I'm doing. Let me show you where this guy do. Look on this.
Just remember, we
I'll move this.
Welcome to
This guy look like one of them where really you have some people, some granny, some old people now.
please remember.
Him chain alone with a big pendant and them thing like that, not for a couple 100,000 something wrong. You want to read people who are under and in Chaparita, this activist.
Yeah, man.
No, man. So this is our money I do now. This is where I'm reach. Look here.
We want
Simple.
Welcome to my new home. So this is lovely, beautiful.
So under this guy, you are the political activists where them offend. You not do the man, yeah.
Prime Minister.
Look there, you hear? So and then them turn and say my best prime minister. So you say, oh, if that was a man there, say that go give him up and talk about this is my prime minister, you know.
See a young strong man that we do man and pick the man.
A man you see
hard work, that strong, hard working man, that man. Him that not look like a suffering individual, man.
No suffering individual, man. An activist.
No, sir. An activist.
Yes.
But we all know, sir, that the guy do the taxpayers' money, you know.
Yeah.
Going around planting the taxpayers' money like it is. Doing all these type of activities where we are seeing in front of our eye. You understand? And I mean, that's how him weak the funding in the country, you know. Because the taxpayers' money are not being utilized for its intended purpose. The road and water and social services and all these things. This guy bypass them and I do this thing. Because by giving people outside of people will get jealous and move towards him. You understand? This is what the game is playing. You understand? It's setting a bait. It's like setting a sprat to catch a whale. You want the bigger, you know, catch.
Yeah.
So I mean, this guy him have so much flaws and him political career. You know.
Yeah. So all them, yeah, this is my prime minister. So when the front of you, he might do politicking and say might do something. And this not help nobody in a better. Because they got to help somebody. I can tell you this, and you know this. In a them place here, they might have thing with them build up. Yeah, they might have something with them build up. Like when them have projects and them thing there. And it have managers and it have schools. It have managers. It have school nearby. Hospital not too far and thing. And it manage. And you better keep it for life. And then if you did them in the pass and them get it back for give somebody else. And you move. Yes, down there so now you go up on a little piece and you build one little thing. And you give them. And you build that now help them. We look them live in a bush. And them not have no water no light. Them have your cast light. See? Them have your thief light and thief. This don't upgrade nobody.
No,
don't upgrade nobody.
Because the basic
man put out is that man tell you is a soundbite guy, man. The guy for go away, man.
All right. Him invest that money and build that house there, but we don't see the basic amenities to support that building. There's no road, no water, no light. So we not see that. You understand? So these are the things that him keep doing. And I mean, you know, him know same we are going to hold him accountable for these breaches that we are looking at. These are breach. You understand? Because I mean, we have the National Housing Trust, you know, who's entrusted with delivering houses at affordable costs for Jamaican.
Yes.
You understand? But we have seen that the Prime Minister and them now are sleep up in a one bed. You understand? It's like them in a kiss-kiss relationship. So I don't know what is going on in that regard. Why we see a Prime Minister going around doing this type of housing solution program and delivering houses and cutting ribbon. I don't know a Prime Minister who should be doing these things. None of our previous Prime Ministers have ever done this type of PR. No, Prime Minister must work within the capacity him confined to, man.
Yeah. You know, I'm telling you, because of something by Pat, and this is true. You see, if you can't keep, you know, it's so hypocritical. If you can't keep in the media and doing this and say you're doing good, you have some little dance and get up and say, yeah, man, I do good. You know what the Prime Minister do? He give it to us. He big police station. He fix a police. Come on. The police station have repair. We have indigenous house I deal with in a local government. The man will duplicate it. The man to go away. He is a goddamn infidel. Go, man. See, what we're brethren say, but God never does best is to enrich himself and his MPs off the back of taxpayers. 100%, brother.
Yeah,
100%. So bad guy. Yes, Pat.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, we have to charge him for all of these breaches. You understand? And we have to highlight him the breaches. Because nobody now hold him accountable, so we have to hold him accountable. Because there's no fundamental right or wrong in this. Him just not supposed to do it. Yeah? You're supposed to see if any minister out there is supposed to be the Ministry of Housing. You understand? And social welfare, them type of people, and not the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister must be in his office conducting the country's affairs and a more strategical point of view. When I look about the economy, you understand? When I look about everything in terms of education and health and all these things, because him charged with that responsibility over all of the other rest of MP them. So if that do a good job, Tough Tank could not exhaust so much billion down a canal beryllium, A project that was intended for $2 billion refurbishment now stand at $24 billion, but has not yet been completed. Yeah? So that alone shows this guy is not working as the Prime Minister. Not working. Because there's no way that Ministry of Health should have racked up so much $1 billion in losses. Yeah? And still does not have a service to offer to the Jamaican people. And when we look at education, and one of its other lieutenant, Ruel Reid, yes, and the rest of them who involved in scamming the education system to the extent where millions of dollars were fleeced from the education system. To the extent where the teachers who man the education system has to believe in the country, the greener pasture, because there's nothing there on the table for them in terms of wage package. You understand? And we see it right across the board. Even the policemen them are made to be look ordinary in terms of having such a long negotiation. You call it a protractual negotiation for so long. And them still can't have no settlement. And when one individual who is charged with that responsibility to speak on behalf and lobby on behalf of the rank and file, yeah, Rowan James, that's what them do. Them put him on interdiction and throw him under the bus.
No.
This is how the country run like a pale banana republic state, my brother. What we are looking at is a pale banana republic state under this guy leadership. It is failing in so much areas, And we are talking about fundamental area that make a society grow. You understand? The engine room of the society, because when you despise your civil servant, you are doing a great disservice to the people and the country.
Yes.
You understand? Because the people who are brilliant-minded, who supposed to pass on their levels of educational, to the other rest of people, them people are leaving droves. In the medical sector, the people who we train up, we look after our sick. Them people are leave the profession in Jamaica and pursue the same profession overseas. Because what? You have a failing government who preside over a failing system. You understand? And who don't want no accountability as it relates to checks and balance. It's like people must just watch this thing happen and, nothing being said or, nothing to achieve getting this thing reversed in the other way around. Because the man them normalize corruption, All right. Look how long we have beat them on the corruption, the high level of corruption. In all different sector where we, highlight it, where it expose itself. You see them try to curve. Them don't try to curve them ways, I want to tell you them even go harder. Because one of the highest level of corruption we see take place right now, it was this guy I try to interfere with the IC and them law where them have there. Yeah, to govern illicit enrichment. You understand? And that is a big major cause for concern. That is a big red flag to the country that feel banana republic state. You understand? You cannot have a guy who is only a prime minister. Yeah? He's not a legislator. But him want to tear down the law that govern the country. And I mean, he has been doing it for a mighty long time, because this is how him operate. What he has done, he has solidified his status as a corrupted leader by corrupting so many people around him. So many people who should hold him accountable. Yeah, he has corrupted them. because corruption become a normality within the society from the top. Yeah, the top society. That's what that's their task for the day to construct corruption. Yeah, everywhere where Andrews said him need to plug the gap. Him plug the gap. Him get the judge them this hefty increase because him need them on him side. You understand? Him need them on him side. Him get the policeman them a free reign. Roam the street in a rogue fashion. Issue ticket without any due cost. You understand? Because him need them on him side. Yeah? So when you look how you see him closely orchestrate the thing the safety net round him, it's a major cause for concern. But I have one thing to say to him. Time longer than rope. You understand? But when me see now, me see the time I come. Me see the time I come now. Because there's no way him can do what him do when him go overseas, Him can't bribe nobody. There will be no chance of him applying him corruption method. So once him land at the Privy Council, my next guest come in. Yeah? And I guess so you have to hold them garbage, yeah? Them man you can't defeat them on the local play field. You have to carry them overseas. Yeah? And put them on a different, play field and see how them operate. I will know so him can't play the game over there. Because I don't know the right game to play now. Him strive on corruption, so corruption I go defeat him when the right time come. Him can't defend himself. And there's no one to defend him either. Because him thing blatant, my brother. Him things are something up on billboard, everybody can see it and read it, Yeah? Because it's out there. And I mean it's out there for a mighty long time.
But when you read this to me, more play Mackenzie, and it's very important, can we just try it up? But I remember play Mackenzie, and then you read this, and what for not that a dead man we attack, So more remember when I hear this. Remember me just show Sir Michael come back at the Federation at the same thing like carry come.
Man. It was the West Indian Federation before it become carry come.
Yes. So let them get rid of that man they build back this. And them don't know about Andrew cock up like cock up now, say him the chairman for 6 months now. Here Sunday I don't see that he might do good because him the chairman. You go study no man and stop it, man, and go, man. Go away, man. You're not a dead man, yeah.
This country, every time something progressive is to be done.
Progressive.
You go back to 1962, when we were a member of the West Indies Federation. The PNP opposed Jamaica leaving the West Indies Federation to become an independent nation.
You two don't fuck off, come on from hey brother, all him must be no politician, Him should be it's all them him could be a piece of shit that
What really just say? But who we get independent from?
Read this. Federation failure.
Alright. Let's see it come up on my main screen, Yeah, alright. Let's see it up there now. Send time, yeah? Alright. Key reason of failure. Jamaica secession catalyst. Jamaica, the largest unit, withdrew after a free referendum in 1961, wanting greater control and feeling its wealth was being drained by a smaller island, destroying the federation economic and political viability. Lack of unity and nationalism. Yeah? Lack of unity and nationalism. Strong local identities and rivalry. Example between Jamaica, Trinidad, and Barbados. Many territories were unwilling to surrender power to a central government, preferring individual part. Yeah, weak federation structure.
All right, so what them do right now? Remember, we're bigger than enough of them there. I mean, but they still them up them a powerhouse to it right now.
Well,
and then just said this. So Jamaican and the PNP, I go remember, and the PNP make we have independence, and them form the first party and fight against Wagwan. Nobody else busted the door so with sir, You notice a Buster name get big up though. Remember this guy named Clark and him get big up, you know. Him that's him father name that piece of shit. You could have your father name on that way. Eh?
Him dash it up on a ship.
Him dash it up on a ship. And them lie. You mean the labor, remember Buster lied, you know. Me have it in the cleaner. When them say married 3 times, you notice them nothing about him first marriage to him wife and the husband. No. Them go tell about that is where she and him, she sleeping at East Wing and him sleeping at the West. Cause remember I'm not married nothing that, you know. See?
No.
So Buster, that's where I'm thinking on a ship.
Yeah.
You know the tune that says Sweet Dreams of 7 Seas. Him say 7 Seas. Him go when name Clark and come back name Buster. This guy travel 1905 when I'm 21. The liar them over so put up something say the man come and know him. Him father was an Irish planter. Them have money. Them are the slave driver. And him mother about no mixed race, which are white man too. Bullshit. Yeah? Them are put in where them are put in for come story of people. Me have the thing them, you know. Buster was a police in a where him and the man go. He was a police too, you know, in a Cuba. That guy was a police. Change up him thing so him and Buster man to go out and him take full responsibility of Buster man. Right now, for him blot it out and him not get no pitney. So him blot it out, everything in your Buster man, the captain must say a smile na him grave. Captain get him give down there. Well, so many Buster man, nobody. Eh? Not even that grandson, not even that dog. Eh? Nothing. That's what up and them come and tell lie about the man take him and go school him. School what? Him people are all slave driver, slave master from when? Him grandfather come up back. Yeah? That is lie. Him at 21, the first ever time him leave Jamaica, the man now go to school. Him no like school. Him coming like double pump valves. When them put him aside him at school, him there blood bush. I've learned for strangle bird and I learned for him future, you know. Remember, yes. Them I learn for strangle bird and do bird, that kind of thing, and shoot bird and do all kind of things to bird. Barrel call him school. That's why I'm so dumb, Darrell Pum Valves. Buster the first lad, you know. Buster the first, well, when do a need pole, him do a need pole. Buster the first one of the need pole. Him go name Alexander Clark and come back name Buster Manti.
Well, the man bust up a Manti and give me a Buster Manti.
Well, Buster Manti.
Yeah.
So Manti.
Well, I don't know, but I know the man bust up in Buster Manti.
Eh?
You understand? That's why I get the name Buster Manti, you know. Buster Manti no come from nowhere. Cause them name they don't belong to Cuba, you know. If you check the name Buster Manti, it's not a name that you would affiliate with Cubans, you know.
I know Cuba it come from. I don't
know where it come from.
Sailing.
You know, it's a sailing
name. Take away dreams and sail 7 seas.
All right. So all of them
come back, you know.
My brother.
All right, let me tell you. Him go as a bang and come back as a whale.
All right, sir.
Him come back big. Remember Buster big. Remember Buster go well clean and come back big, you know. My whale. Like a sperm whale, a blue whale. So I'm going as a little chicken fry and come back as a sperm whale.
Sperm whale. I remember.
Eh?
People don't really want chicken fry unless you have the fish tea soup. You
know? No, man, sperm whale can't get nothing out of a sperm whale. So
well,
you go as
yeah, I'm going as nothing and come back as a big old giant whale. Don't.
Yeah, man, you go as a little fish.
Yeah, man.
Come back as a sperm whale. And then, but yeah, the people of Jamaica don't again. When Norman Manley, Buster no nothing. Buster can't write his name properly. Buster no know nothing. Norman was a liar. Barrister, big one at that too. A scholar. Him son was a scholar too. See?
Yeah.
Michael. So, but I him get out, Buster out of prison. See? But you farm that, but him coming the adult suffrage. So remember, adult, if you look, all right, I'm going to show them what's adult, because we are learning channel now. What's universal adult suffrage? I'm going to look it up. I'm going to just read this today. Because this is a serious thing, you know. When you hear them go, how the people, no for one get adult who couldn't vote. Adult, you know, have nothing. Look here. Let me show them what. Look here.
Jungle, a handful of people that was allowed to vote at them time there. Massive couldn't vote. Could never vote. You understand? So the voting right was handed down to the people by Norman Manley. You understand? Everybody should be aware of that. Yeah, and the lowering of the age was done by Michael Manley from 21 to 18.
Of course. Can you see it?
Yeah, it come up. It come from a bigger screen. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Universal adult suffrage is the fundamental rights for nearly all adult citizens of our residents to vote in political elections, regardless of their wealth, gender, race, religion, or social status, removing historical barriers like property ownership, and is a cornerstone of the modern democracy, ensuring broad citizen participation.
Because if they never own land where they never own, and a joke me and you cannot vote. All I don't know what pack up and a beg. And you don't have no vote. And that's
never have none.
After when they get voting powers, after we come from slave, we want to make JLP buy one a piece of shit. We want to charge to treason, you know. Them should have been a camp for one.
Yeah, man, for real.
Big and don't camp fool. But no, hey, we don't know the history. You know what this what we're chatting about, brother? We can try it up and show them, and them can go research it. Because we now say something when I go some brother. Me now go through this, and a boy face me and buy my vote and I dip my finger in it. No boy I couldn't. Because this year, this, certain thing you can't face me with, you know. Because me I look panic, I think deep, you know. And this year, this, me I take me for punk. But if you go punk you up then, because you can't take me for no punk around here. But I move you up, it's a piece of shit. Coming out this, you know, better try and this, but think 10 ways before you approach me. Hey, remember we come from bad slave descendants, you know. So we think out of the box, you know, better. Serious to God, you know. See? So we know it's a universal adult suffrage, the PMP come in with it and give your rights. And then at 21, now them younger one and man, they come and say, I'm going to deal with it and drop it at 18. Give your rights. And now you're not hungry and full, you're fucking have it up and down. And I do garbage. Every time PMP fix the place, JLP come wreck it. And you know, I use something. He's a PR guy, a soundbite guy, brother. The punker is put out something and push up in face. These are the same guy. The other day I say, when you don't put up nothing, man, because pride. Look what him do. Because he want me and you to come and say, yes, him work. That is not work. He's a piece of shit. That's why we have agency and things to do all of these things. They are there, them set already. Don't follow him. If you follow him, remember, you know, and let me tell you why it's bad, you know, brother. We have over 100,000 building gone down. Thousands of family, hundreds of thousands of family, right? No live nowhere. So when you go up in this, you want to put up yourself. But when people them outside, it's a piece of shit. At them time, when people run away, you say I'm not sensitive to nothing, though. I just PR him one, though. It's evil. If you go, man.
I mean that is satisfactory to the other people.
Nobody, brother.
You see a man, you see a guy where
a guy alright with a big chin over the $1 million. And people outside that sleep on the tent. And you the boy and I call him he's an activist.
Yeah. Him I get house. Strong hearty man with strong hearty woman. 2 young youth. Yeah, the man in a tip-top condition. Yeah, my eye now fool me. But him a benefit from housing program. While the rest of people them out there, how you feel them? How you think them feel? Them feel dejected and hurt. Because them don't even get no attention being paid to them. You understand? So when we look on this guy, you know, this guy is a guy that cause so much antisocial behavior in our society, you know. Them a thing where Andrew do antisocial behavior. We now look for that from a prime minister. You understand? The prime minister must be there for everyone, not for no individual, unless it's a detrimental need, special needs. But this housing thing when I see him depend, when I promote. It's not a special need.
No.
Because the people where I see him are activists, handpicked. I don't know what them accomplish, but they are handpicked.
Yeah,
you
man.
understand? But the people who have the pressing need, yeah, who are greatly in need of a shelter, him neglect them. Him neglect them, my brother.
True.
You understand? And we asking ourselves the question, why this guy continue to operate like this? What is his motive? But we know his motive. With a PR soundbite guy. Yeah, and because him have him platform and him use taxpayers' money to promote him platform. Because when him put up these things, yeah, him followers them can promote it even more, share it out. That's him I do, you know. Yeah?
That's him I do.
And I treat the people them, and that's him I do. You understand? Because I have never known a prime minister to be participating in so much thing.
Look at man. Look at. See get a house, look at. I pay them him I get things.
Yeah, man.
See that? To them people, you know. Yeah,
yes,
pay them. But you see them hug him up and say, yes, my prime minister. No, and remember, don't follow him show you. Do she not living at that? She not living at it. In a film area, this some labor activists them. She don't live in that. You see one of us St. Thomas up Michelle Charles. She not live when you look on the floor and look on them not living at it.
Couldn't live in that. The one over there.
She said when we live in and but them do go take something you know see no footprint and not them stole the whole thing in it. Be them yeah, because the man I do sound by and I remember me do video editing. Him can't trick me. Hey, then can't hey my bad one hey. Me know them can't when them sit down you know they must say I say boy we should have the renegade one. I said listen the renegade can't come tell lie with you know I'm big man when I do that. I mean I'm Mandleyite. So number one, me not move with fussy. But move with Mandleyites. The Mandleyites when I talk to you. But big up yourself, real Mandleyites. So hear this now. Me good. And then me not reason people are dumb and fool. Because remember if you deal with people who are dumb as rock, you know. Remember you look stupid, you know. You can't reason with them there. Saying? I bet you send out the message, brother. Them people in them kind of little thing. What them are doing now? Take taxpayers' money and make sure them people now can go carry the news to them. When me get this, you know, so me I do the work, you know. Yeah? This bad. And then remember, you know, the people them right now, out, remember, little baby when me show you, you know, outside, you know. Me see some old people at the granny where look them put on a old and a sheet, the man go face, you know. He might face some other little people where them good. And I hug up and I put up. Eh? Remember, although you're prime minister, but you know, go around and do this. Nobody never do this. So who that elect you for work where you do something that can grow the economy, people? People that can grow the economy. If you get up and want to get 1 house and 2 house and you show that growing that fucking up the economy. Because the money you draw will do that. That not put nothing in the economy, you know. How you do you pay look more taxes? Yeah? But the economy now make no money, not earning. So when him do that, I don't like it and do nothing to the economy. He's a soundbite guy. Him for go away. Not true, Pat, man.
Yeah, man, they wanna know that way, man. We know that, and the people know that, you know, the majority of the people out of Jamaica know that, you know. That look small majority of people have followed him. Remember, I'm not win the last election, you know.
No, sir, thief that.
Him don't win
not prime minister. No.
Because you see the seven constituency them where them carry the electronic voting, you know. I see them there where him specialize in rob them seat there. Rhoda Crawford, P-Moon, Juliet One, and, you know,
yes.
Who are the outer east where run then Steve McGregor, Donovan Williams.
Yeah.
Still end up lose. Them reverse it overnight. You understand? So we know where I'm going with it. Yeah? Because the People's National Party was the moving party. Moved from 13 to 29 as what they said.
Yeah, 14 to 29.
And then from 14 to 29. Yeah. And them reverse one. You understand? So when we look on, you know, one party really gain, you know. One party carry the momentum. You understand? The other party steal a portion of the momentum and could barely still win. Could barely win. And now they're still having controversy surrounding the leadership and film seat. So that just go to show you. I remember we have so much, so much video of what took place on the day. And all we have to do is just refer to the 1944 People's Act, where it tells us only one of them breaches the way we are look on after occur. We constitute a rerun election. You understand, of that constituency. So we see so many. You understand? And we see what I try to do to overturn Paul Buchanan affidavit appeal against the injustice at what took place on September the 3rd. The voter suppression and all. Him of himself, Andrew Holness, he had been in the polling division for longer than prescribed 5 minutes and doing things that they don't supposed to be doing. You understand? Leaving and coming back with policemen and all these things constitute breach. So there's no way him can survive when him got a privy council. I'm telling him that from now. You understand? Because remember, when you dig a pit, you have to dig two.
Yes.
You have to dig two, well, he was only digging one. And never know say one they cross the water. Yeah, where him can't swim in. When him go there, so that water, they treacherous. Yeah? Him can't pay him way if you go through that. You might have to just humble in it and just make sure know so well then, a life and death. Try your best. And him best is not good enough for privy council. Because him is a liar. And him thing out there and out there. Wagga wagga. Remember this guy create corruption so much, it higher than Blue Mountain, film corruption,
Of course.
Every week the man about 3-4 corruption and scandal,
The corruption that I'm not sure. The corruption that
of course. No Prime Minister don't do that.
Brother, I'm going to say it loud. I Byron. If you say this loud too, I made him but I say I there, man. The guy I use the indigenous and I give to him what? Him JLP were activists. But look out and that him a do. Yeah? So you see what I'm saying? And I love you more than sliced bread. Eh? If you go, man. And by the way, they carry come the Trinidad. I never show this part, I'm going to show this. Because Trinidad, Mr. Gary, the guy that they passed, commissioner, said, well, like, think they threaten them Venezuela and then Venezuela better than them. So, they might take side because they want something on Venezuela. I said, this is what you are doing over watch you. So, them say, well, we are going to take side with America. So, I say, they must step out of the CARICOM. So, so we don't know what we're going on. So, because them are going back. Trinidad, think we're not doing, Look at
Jamaica was preoccupied with Hurricane Melissa. What on earth was going on in Trinidad? I'm Kalila from Money Media, giving you money news for the Caribbean. Tensions are extremely high across the Caribbean right now as Trinidad and Tobago is distancing itself from CARICOM, the regional body it helped to found, all over issues between the United States and Venezuela. Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar has said that she no longer considers CARICOM a reliable partner. The PM said that over the next couple of years, there will be a significant realignment of her country's foreign policy. She said, quote, "We will mainly focus on increasing linkages and cooperation with countries outside the region. We need to look for new partners in trade, investment, and security." According to the PM, those changes are necessary to improve Trinidad's economic and physical security. Now, some of this is stemming from the conflict between the United States and Venezuela. We have a separate video explaining that situation. But in summary, Trinidad has agreed to help the U.S. in its war on drugs against Venezuela. CARICOM has said it believes the region must stay a zone of peace, but Persad-Bissessar said TNT can't stay a zone of peace because of how close they are to Venezuela. Additionally, some CARICOM member states have expressed support for Venezuela, so they've taken Venezuela's side. Now remember, Venezuela has been CARICOM's ally for several years, including the 2010s when we all benefited greatly from Petrocaribe. This was a policy that allowed allowed Caribbean governments to basically buy oil from Venezuela at extremely concessionary rates, while only paying for a fraction of the cost up front and financing the rest at very low interest rates. Now, this was a lifesaver for the Caribbean at a time when oil prices were sky high. Now, cue Kamla's statement about realigning Trinidad's foreign policy. She hasn't exactly said that they're leaving CARICOM, but no longer sees CARICOM as a reliable partner. Seems like fighting words to me. Strong language, and it does open up a lot of questions. It's like the Caribbean's version of Brexit. And if Trinidad does leave, what would that mean for trade and the CSME? And that's the bottom line. So what do you think? Let me know.
What we think? But that dangerous, you know. But anyway, CARICOM survive. See? But Trinidad, as I said before, them said Trinidad make me see the farmer commissioner, and was a soldier man, and him say, boy, like Venezuela, say, hey, make a crush on you know. Because when I took up for people, make a drop on us. So them I say, boy, like them are this spot, like how, you know, Alexander Clark was a spot and them turn out, you know, them turn man, but Slamanti. Them say them are the spot, and they have a middleweight and then a heavyweight attack. So them want to go on the heavyweight side. In talk, I watch it the other day. Like 2 days ago, I watch it. And I say, he must say, well, you know, some people say we must be involved, but we get tricked. So we have to ask for them because we can't defend ourselves. So we are going to have America. So I'm going to have America down there, you know? So we are watch this. But we don't want to war in the Caribbean for true.
No.
This don't make no sense. And it's not about drugs. It's not about drugs because it's about drugs.
We established that already. So it's not about drugs and war.
No, but I remember I said the man, all right, well, I'm brother. Remember saying just let go the guy from in Central America, Andreas?
Yeah.
That guy he carry over 400,000 tons of cocaine. You pardon that guy for getting much years?
5 years.
And you let him
5
go?
years.
So it can't be drugs. They're both know it can't be drugs.
Can't be drugs. Can't be
so
drugs.
we don't do that. But me I say, you know, when me see Bushrat come out and a bun PMP again and talk about them did want to withdraw. You withdraw. Let me tell you, know that we are going to the Caribbean for decades. I'm not talking 2 decades. Decades we are going to the Caribbean. Me and my man Jig. A long time I try to keep showing them the Caribbean. Long time. From the 90s, I keep showing them the Caribbean. You know. From the 90s. All right. Down there, the money still there. Wait there. Barbados are 2 for 1 still. You know.
Yeah.
Over all this time, $2 to 1 US. Antigua, St. Vincent, St. Lucia around $2.70, $2 to 1 US. Trinidad what? 6 or 9, and then we go. Some of them don't reach $10.
Them not reach them.
We, how much were there? 160 yard?
Nearly 200. Nearly 200.
Eh?
From January, I will see a sharp rise.
With that down in a QSO. Go do I did down in a QSO. A US them use.
Yeah.
That them thing them use US. But then a Panama, US them use.
Strong economy.
But then a Cayman, them money is stronger than US.
Strong economy. Bahamas.
All over the place, you know. So like me not know the place, you know, yes. Eh?
Yeah. Bahamas, strong economy.
1-to-1.
Yeah.
Jamaica.
Boy,
I just 80 and how much you 80 money right now?
80 money stronger than Jamaica.
When you look up 80 money,
80 money stronger than Jamaica, me guarantee that we Jamaica the weakest. Jamaica the weakest.
Take the money and do it, so. And
yeah. Yeah. No 2 years about that, my brother.
You never see them.
See, I go start the demolition of our dollars, you know, by weakening it, you know.
Yeah.
Weakening it. You see the 90s meltdown there?
Yeah.
That was the beginning and the ending of Jamaica's strong currency against the US dollar. You understand? And then this guy and Bruce Golding come and further demolish it. Yeah, but this guy are worse. Because this guy not only demolish it, you know, this guy steal a portion of it. A large size amount of it. On the back of damaging it. The man also steal it.
Yeah.
You understand? Because remember everything with them. Hey, listen, the man have a much US account, man. Eh? The guy I work in Jamaica, you know.
You're right.
The guy working in Jamaica. And the guy have so much US account with so much amount of millions that run through them. You understand?
Yes.
So it tell you the type of guy him is. You understand? And I mean, you can fracture your own economy, you know, and then come out and tell lies, say it a grow, you know. When everybody says Andrew take a pickaxe, he can knock the economy in its knee. And if that wasn't good, him knock it in its head. So you know the economy drop dead.
Gone.
You understand? Gone. And this guy come and try to fabricate the story. Yeah? Using a big piece of old swatted drawers. Like big mama and drawers Davis. You understand? Too nastiness. Using them to spread the propaganda and the lie. The misinformation and the disinformation. Yeah?
Yes.
So we have to stand up against this type of behavior practice in the country. This thing must cease and desist. We cannot operate like a banana republic. You understand? We have to retrieve back the situation, my brother. The man them take the country farther than 80, you know.
It gone.
Further than 80.
Brother,
it gone.
You know what I'm going to do? The other day, I send somebody down there when them do some check out there, so. Them pass Wilma and pass Fred. Wilma and Fred.
Wayne.
Barney around the corner. It's down Flintstone.
Wayne. Just do something for me now. Just look on the exchange rate between Jamaica and 80 in comparison to the US dollar and put it up and show the people.
Look at 80 right now. 80 exchange rate.
Because it's certain no say $80 stronger than Jamaica to the US. Me not ask. Regardless of how long that country has been placed in that turmoil. You understand, of uncertainty as it's around, you know.
Like them not have nothing, you know.
Them not have nothing compared to what we have. Them don't have compared to what we have, you know. But yet still I can guarantee you them have a stronger currency. You understand?
Yeah, man. Let me see it. Bumbo it. 131.
All right.
131. When US state dollar 131. And we are 160 yard.
Let me not tell you.
We are 160 yard.
This is what I tell you.
Yeah.
So when you hear me talk, and I tell the people them say Jamaica sing further than 80, people might say, boy, melting pot and lonesome and Byron and what do I say? A reality we are sure now. See there. And our guest business because we don't do tabloid.
We just tell them, I'm going to show them because I don't want, when we talk, because we like show things on the side of each other, that's a Barbadian. Equal 2 to 1, $2. $2 Barbadian, one US, a 2 for 1.
Yeah. $1 US is equal to 2 Barbadian dollars. So 2 to 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
See that?
Look what
we don't do tabloid.
And I'll tell you, it's a decades we are going on this show. See? Decades.
Jamaica have the weakest currency.
And for them money stand up so them can't do anything and we gone.
Gone to the dog.
Yeah, one US. One. I'll show them. I'll show them now. Eastern Caribbean dollar. Look. Not even a cent over. Eastern Caribbean dollar. See the East Caribbean dollar. $2.70. You know how long that today?
Yeah, man, you know where you say, man. You call all of the currency you call you spot on, you know. You spot on, you know. You say Barbados are 2-1.
You know them. Look.
You say Douglas are 2-70.
And a long time I go in them place and I say it no move.
So what I tell you say, them places have a stable economy.
See?
And the trade, it no imbalance. Them have a balanced trade. Not like Jamaica with an imbalanced trade. Where we export just over $1 billion and import over $5 billion. You understand? That is a wide trade gap. So guy can't come tell me when them set up.
I did 6 shots, see that? I did 650 or 670 in Trinidad. Look at.
In Trinidad. Yeah, and you quoted there, so between that to 9.
Yes.
So you're wrong, you're right.
I think it'll go up to in a move. That was like
just under 7. You're right, man. So those people are prospering within their life. You understand?
So when we are talking, I'm gonna tell them, say, I know, when we do something else, and like, you can go check it same time. Cause we're gonna do tabloid going here. Repeat it, no light, man. Make them
we don't do tabloid. We don't do tabloid.
No.
You understand? We keep it real and honest. No tabloid. You understand?
Let me say something to you, like Andrew Holness. I'm gonna say something to you, Andrew Holness. You say no, some little drunk, you know. But I go on and I go tell them when they do better, them build them thing and put up them line. We can dissect it. But tell them to stop up on people platform. You have some people them it no good. Yeah, some of them show them place. Stop up on people platform and talk about them. I tell like I'm my prime minister, right? We are well prime minister, but no go on things that people are tell like on you. You have them at tell like on Mark Golden. You know what to start with us? Check. When you talk about him wife for hold on him by 4 years. I talk about this. You no put it out. When you run say no, I don't do I kind of thing. Nobody not tell life on you, you know. You know, so you have 3. In the paper, when me read in the IC, 3 taxi you say you start from, you know. And you go up on a platform, go say 2. I'm gonna have the 2 of them. I have the paper with the IC where you get IC. I mean, that's when they send you a prison, brother. You tell life for your mother, you tell life for your father, your granny. I don't know who you not tell life on. You're dangerous. And you feel so when you open your mouth, it make it worse. Till I have you, me have you know, I say, you know, I have to be careful while I'm talking because I'm using the word against me. And we match it, you know. See, me not use the word against you, you're the prime minister. And that's how you go in a journalism. We use the word and you must tell lie. When you tell lie, impeachment that. You not get impeached if you go away, you know. If a UK, you come out long time, you know. You're not a prison long time, brother. You understand? Why Bill Clinton get impeached? Him lie.
Exactly.
You understand? But Donald Trump get impeached. Him lie to and do something.
Lie. Yeah.
Yes?
I mean, journalism work must be free and impartial, you know. So we're not partial, nobody around here, so. Nobody can muzzle the work where we are doing because journalism work, the definition of that is that it must be free and impartial.
And that's what I do.
Understand?
Not Big Mama them.
No, Big Mama them partial.
Them not holding them
accountable.
Not holding them. Brother, I'm going to answer this. You know, the first you see, you see some piece of germs that try to hold opposition accountable. Attack, no, hold accountable, attack opposition and tell life on them.
Yeah.
I want to tell life on Mark Golden and PMP, you know. Everything you want to put out a lie. Big dirty thinking, dark part father, I want to come tell life on Norman Monday. And Marcus Garvey. When Marcus Garvey did that, oh God. Never ever there in Jamaica. The drunk tell life and said PMP too. And PMP run him out and PMP never found money man even at 1935. Brother, you know history. Not you wanna put on jacket and tie around here, no matter we at the same time and John here. Yes, I see him the same way. Now we are put around here. Out of that. Yes, brother.
Yeah, man. A 2/3 of the Titan same way, so now watch it. I sit here and that one start. We around here. Yeah, and we are all government accountable because Andrew said if we do that. When Andrew our opposition, you're going into the 2016 general election. That was one outburst. Yeah? It's a prime minister run the country. People who remember that.
And we give them it too.
Give them it, man. Refreshing them, brother. Because you see, when we run your son, I do things, you know, and we not do no tabloid, you know. We don't want no old germs come around and say, try to do no dissemination, you know. You're not around here so to disseminate. You understand? Everything around here so as something that can be researched. Yeah, by anyone. People who want to do the research at any time, it can be done. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong here to disseminate.
When you run
understand? So why you come to me with that foolishness, you know? You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want to write that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable.
Play back.
I don't want you come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them.
Yes,
stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want to write that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
No. Well, we played, and that's for every day too, you know. See? So them have a thing with them, with a campaign with them do no lie. Them a tell lie on the prime, what? Tell lie on what kind of prime minister? Where the prime minister there? A man they attack, the former prime minister, the man post and them thing they want to attack. And you're the prime minister. And the thief election. But this is the lightest man we ever walk the face of the earth. I mean, I tell him, say, enough people are a clash because we're not stinking on ourselves. When you see people have them things, stop, go on. Remember, a big man now, like, you not do this, Byron not do this, we not do them things. Like, you think we could have leave and go up on people thing and I put comment and talk about this and that. And even when Andrew chat, we don't do it. We're not doing it. Make him tell us how we can dissect it.
Yes.
Remember the government to hold accountable. We now rush. At the first, never see people rush the opposition and I tell life on the opposition. Because really, when I'm in opposition, I watch him, you know. I tell him lying, I'm going to counteract him, you know. Me not do it. I watch him. And say if the people, them fool. After PMP come with universal adult suffrage, that are the father and then the son come drop it from 21. No for one have no land, no title, no have the vote. If you don't have the vote, Andrew couldn't buy one out. Because you leave nothing. You had silt without the PMP, you piece of shit. But yesterday, you think somebody can rise me and make me be somebody in a Jamaica when the PSOJ fight it and the big boy them and somebody make me be something and me get up and fight that party. You must say drinking mad post peace. Eh? Yeah, I have to play down to burn the bridges behind you, you know, want to turn and come back again, you know. I have to play that tune, you know. I don't want to draw feet in up on. Because me have it right, hey, I don't want to turn it and draw that tune there, you know. See, you don't fight that party, your own way if you do. Them should have part. But them should have doing a part. Is all the government, you know, accountable, like what Andrew Holness said, to certain things. When you look out for from Andrew Holness government, like how Michael Mann, they come and put in some reform and something will change up for universal adult suffrage and father. Him come and say free education, free health system, this, housing trust. And for one, for all. Make it sure you can qualify and you can get a house and thing. And then build them. More than 40,000 of them. Now, Andrew give them the good thing and give 310 done now. 300,000. 310 over the years. And then him give activists. JLP activists. And just listen.
Yeah, my brother. When I think we have to remind the people, you know. Yeah, Andrew said when him win 2016, you know. He might deliver 70,000 houses.
100 first. Then him cut it down.
Right.
100. Then him cut it. Then him cut 70,000. Yes.
70. So when we do the maths, we have to say, well, all right, 5 years we have to build 14,000 houses per year.
Yeah.
How much Andrew build over that period of time? Less than 400.
Okay.
Less than 400.
Okay.
You understand?
And the housing trust so something like 15,000 and them not sell. Because them not own.
Them not sell. You understand?
But they don't have the money for buy country
myself. No. Because Andrew, yeah, with him, vision where him have, you know, it's a capitalistic vision him have. Yeah, it's all about big investors, money, big everything.
But he pass all that to it. Him have a Henry Morgan vision.
Well, pirate. You understand? Yes. Yes. Because watch this now, my brother.
Yes.
Remember, when Michael Manley, bring about National Housing Trust, the framework around National Housing Trust was that it must deliver affordable housing for the Jamaican. You understand? So the slogan, providing you a key to your home, that was the slogan. So we can swear that has been reduced from being affordable houses to, multi-million-dollar houses. Because who is paying the most contribution is not benefiting. You understand? It's not benefiting because these people and these salaries cannot afford those mortgage for these million-dollar houses. You understand? And we're talking about 10 million upward. Some of them are touch all 30 million, 40 million. It's not for the people who are contributing. And remember, the workforce in Jamaica, which the majority come from the poorer class of society. They have grown NHT to a multi-billion company or agency. Yes? Because what it is now, we swear the Prime Minister go to annually and take $11.4 billion. You understand? So it's a multi-billion investment. And that grew from a small amount to this huge multi-billion-dollar entity that it is today. And to live on that, and that is Michael Manley vision. That is Michael Manley vision for delivering houses to the poor people in Jamaica. Now the poor people have been, cut off from that program. So the younger poor people where him have a benefit now, are the one them when go get the handout houses too. And them the poor, the one them will see Maggie. So the man come and the man, disenfranchise everything, my brother. Yeah? The man disenfranchise everything. All the social program them will benefit Jamaican who are at the lower scale. Yeah, the man disenfranchise it. Him no want them have nothing. But at the said guy will come and say poor people fi have them big castle. And him no grudge poor people feet. But we see him knock down poor people house over Clifton. And we see him give poor people notice of eviction. We see him do all type of thing to destroy poor people life. But yet still we see poor people still I follow behind this guy with him tail full of cow shit. You understand? And it a flashing on them face. And them still dead behind him and run behind him and take the cow shit in them face. You understand? Because that's all Andrew do, shit in them face. Yeah? This guy now have nothing to for them. And you have to talk it in a real terms so them can understand what we are dealing with. You understand? When you run behind Andrew Holness, yeah? If Andrew even gives something as a present, a token gift in your hand today, you see him back tomorrow, the next day, and the following day, and next week, and next year. Him now return back, But him give something where can sustain your life. Because lonesome always say, all right, you live on a piece of land, and you live in a house, whether it was in a deplorable condition, and that's where you live. Yeah, you did under something a shelter. All right, him come and upgrade it. But him not do nothing more for you. That not change your life, Because you don't have a job go. Yeah. So you can't take the light because you can't pay feet. Yeah, you can't take the water because you not give none in the first place. Yeah. You know, no good road. So you still stuck same place where you were. So just the moment that time you go going out, hold on a wait. The moment you're going out for the first few weeks and feel comfortable in it, after that it become the norm. You go back right at square one. Because you wake up, you're hungry same way. You have no food in your house.
Let me answer. You know your house. No, I mean my house. If you don't have no food in your house, because you're miserable now, I mean I have no food in my house. You think no care where in my house. Yeah, remember you have your thing, your furniture, everything in your house, Remember food and thing, you don't have the money, you don't have the food. And then you're begging that, You can't pay light bill and put up all your light and you don't have the water and nothing at all.
You can't survive.
Your life
yeah, because your life start diminish. You understand? Because you don't have nothing to sustain where you living and how you living You understand?
And the same thing applies to them people, yeah.
Of course. Not change. Because remember, there's a saying, It's better you teach a man to fish more than a game of fish.
Brother,
because when him have the ability. Yeah.
Andrew, I could give him an idea because when we knock him, when I give him something to, I don't know how we say, free solicit advice,
Yeah, man.
Yes. I could give him some advice. So here this, Andrew. If you come up with a program where you identify some people where can really, you identify some people. Nobody talk about you send them an art. That I know work at training that. That can have some man of them thing them can learn from the job. But you go there and use that man them can build black. And you can buy him the amount of cement. Say you use 10 million for the house, which you know the most not build for nothing at all. Them they are bullshit. We not pocket the money. We are builder. We are builder too, You can't trick we, We must the black, I can't tell you how much black you use, build that and the cement and thing if you tell me how much house or the square, everything. Me tell you how much you build it. I can't tell you. Because I can't call them and find out how much you steel and everything. And me tell you how much you pay labor and thing. You know value the money. And I for them land, right? But if you go there and him have him one while, can him a post like him a sing a two, can hear him a sing the one with the big chain, So him a show him is an activist. Them all right. So them a do that for 60 or more vote in them place. Them man come out and some people listen to him and them come sing pan two corner and then him get something. So that Andrew do. You understand front of our face our people them a suffer. We him a borrow money now for go do thing. Him a put up like him a do something. It's bullshit. And next thing we want to talk from, but me now move from this. I could give him the advice. So instead of you go and you build that and him live in our place already. Buy the little black machine, then we can make black. Yeah. And give him the first, give him a money. Just give him, even give him the cash, want him eat it. So him gonna buy, give him a money and him thing where him can train two and little youth to come make black and you have somebody to show him. And then other people are build him sell the black. Him can employ people. In space of time, him build all that. In Bilala, where you call it, where you say hardware. He might build black enough money for black. So he might build black and then him start employ other people. It help you. You don't have to give him nothing. So he can build him own house, can build the black them. And me buy
where Andrew that give that individual right there and then. It's a black factory. Basically.
Then right away. I remember you start him from that. And you show him and then him start building him have a 1 and 2 youth and he can pay him. You help him out with that. You start him, you have the money where start him. And you know some back sell for 100, that sell for 120, 150,000 per thousand. You sell it for 120 youth. You must get sale, me not ask you. Any man you sell youth up there to black for 130, you send him out. And you not
I build him customer base. I build him customer base. I'm going to build him customer base. Yeah, with affordable black. You understand? And then what that can do for him now?
Not cheaper for you, you not spend so much money.
Yeah, and then him can build him own house now. Him can improve him surrounding. You understand? Him turn a man.
Yes.
And him just don't turn a man and him own. Him also bring some youth to him into that manhood era. Because remember, him alone cannot work that black factory enough. So he must have need 2 or 3 personnel around him. No, those 2 or 3 personnel automatically becomes a feeder program to fit him program, Them a learn from where I go on there, so I build themselves. You understand? I take care of them family. It lets the burden upon the government. You understand? People lives start to change in a fashion that suit their needs. Because they can become their own independent provider rather than being dependent on a handout capitalist mentality government. God, that's what the GLP is. A capitalist mentality government who play on the people them intuition, getting at them head, and now it becomes the norm in Jamaica where handout is the order of the day. Yeah? For a person to exercise their political rights, it have to come with package. You hear them talk that, yeah, woman say if PMP come and give more, she vote for them. But Andrew me say, play that one and you can't find it.
Universal, I wonder how serious that is. Them have no vote in the brother. Do one of them baggage and pack up and bus and them have no vote.
See if you find that video there with the woman. When she get the chicken and say she'll keep her fish fry or whatever.
Have no vote.
You understand? You cannot, show lack of respect for your policy that has given you a rights to exercise your vote. Yeah. Before Norman Manley, went about, as it related to the adult suffrage movement at the time, where only a minority of people in Jamaica have the right to vote. There were certain criteria. You have to have land. You have to be amongst the elite with wealth.
Yes.
You understand? Ordinary people wasn't given the franchise to vote. And Norman Washington Manley, saw it fit as a lawyer, professional lawyer, know what to do, to get that turnaround and amended. And so to give Jamaican the rights, whether they have land or not, to participate in the due process, of our electoral system. And now we see people come and disrespect such privilege by utilizing the type of narrative where we are get from them. Like say, the democracy of Jamaica is a buy and sell commodity. How your democracy becomes a buy and sell commodity? We know their market. We not operate wholesale. We not do no retail. Democracy must be the principal background that protect your sovereignty. You understand? The sovereignty. And you see right now, Jamaica do have a sovereignty. Andrew Holness showed that the other day when Rubio come down here. When Trump sent Marco Rubio, Trump sent Marco Rubio with a directive order. And that order was widely accepted by Andrew and Christopher Tufton. Widely accepted. Never challenge our dispute. And we lose the Cuban.
Nobody never.
Sorry. Go through.
Yeah, and we see where we lose all of the Cuban medical personnel them, and Jamaica short for medical staff. So even to the effect, of caring for the people in the country, the man show lack of care. Tough tongue the same way, squandering billions of dollars, taxpayers hard-earned money through the Ministry of Health. We see a guy take up 80 million. 80 million just dash you so pan a McDonald. 80 million dash you pan a McDonald. The world largest, the world dearest McDonald. You understand? You can't believe that there's no rhyme or reason to all these things. And then them use the little anti-panky thing. And let him go. Where them supposed to get a handcuff. Anywhere else in the world, them gone handcuff. Me not ask. You understand? Because where nepotism and cronyism is concerned, that is a big part of corruption. That those two commodities that I highlight, nepotism and cronyism, are dangerous commodities. When it comes to dealing with corruption and to, participate unfairly in terms of awarding contracts and all these things, those are the words that he applies. And we see so much of this activity, which is so much, unrecognizable contract. Because you can't recognize the contract for yes, them offer. Because it's not tendered, nobody no participate. It's just given to a man randomly like that. So, we don't recognize them as contract. Where are the debating and the variances that goes with it? We want to know who can give you the best deal. So it must go through a process, where you have individual participate for this contract. I mean, I'll put on the table how much him can give for and the quality of work him can give. And you look on it and you weigh it up and you say, well, then all right, this man have the better deal offer. So we have to work with it because we have to make sure know so we spend taxpayers' money with responsibility. We can't just fling with taxpayers' money like that. And then when we need it, we raise tax on the people to get back the money. So we have to be more selective and protective of the people, taxpayers' funding. You understand? So when we look on, they're unregulated contract. And enough of them like that to see. And it stagnates the growth and the development of Jamaica. And it also take away from the participation of the workforce. You understand? Everybody I eat a food, my brother. You find it?
Yeah, no, I'm going to play the other one. I'm going to play this. I want to be there. And by the way, I'm going to say something very important before I play. This is one of them JLP MP now. She, when I play now, I think she is one of the she in the cabinet, you know. Carencia, you know. She one of the minister, you know. Carencia. Just listen what she has tell you. Just listen this. That's why I say, hey, it's a joke, you know. See, by the way, Auntie Holness, when you say you do something, if you have the needs, you own it, you know, even if you're not a government, you know them that come out and say, a PMP, a JLP, do this. So, oh, you're going to live on NHT. Every house you built by NHT, Michael Mandy, you know. Remember, no government money I put in either, you know. So, even if you are the government, who that a Michael Mandy, baby. Every house, I know you try to block it. Yeah, this is all the man great. If they done gone, you know, that did from 76. You see how much years this? Next month is how much years that? Half a century.
Half a century.
See? And it stand up and I do it things same way, get and gone. And it a benefit to the government, to the country, and it a benefit the government itself. I help him to have the budget. Him now do not him sink the country. Him to stop that bullshit.
Wait, at 10 consecutive years, the man go there and take 11.4 billion. You know?
That me I tell you over 100 billion that them take from it, man.
So NHT, yeah, I contribute
but man,
so much.
And it's a dark day, brother. No, brother. And it's a dark day. It's a dark day, you know, I'm calling to him. Remember, we now stop beating with this before I play this. So, it's a dark day. And we are looking on the dark day, and we are looking on the bright day now, because now a bright day. Nothing one can't clean your teeth, you know. Well, stay far look. Remember, flyer take on the mouth and make ball gun right now. Who no can't buy toothpaste? Who no can't go to doctor because we don't have no money? Who no drop off a bench and sleep on dirty cardboard and buy this? No food, nothing. Who no live like scavengers because we not scavenge. Before the hurricane run, I saw them live, most of them. Them live with handout. And the government want to never stay like this, right? In the 70s, how much I only live like half a handout? We never see it. Remember one man, they said no handout. Not so go. Yeah, everybody need work and everybody feel this and that him do. And him supply benefits and like you see a government and they come and man they hand you out something for vote and think I'm at fucking low in the age. Put it in your hand and give you responsibility and give you advice for who you choose and not sell that on that shit. You can't sell something like that. And uno, as politicians, we face people and do this to them on garbage. That's why we not work, you know. We can just look at and can imagine when we see the people in Jamaica and make food, they may sell you out, them cannot be trusted. Not the man there, speak up on yourself. And the one they must claim, say them a PMP and go dip them finger. Them not PMP, them they are shit. Don't accept them for go away. Those are back and belly shit. Not rat, shit. Them for go away. You could have make a man come look upon you where come from slave. You know about slave, you study about slave, and a man could have come and tell you, you have sell your motor. You know what? You can't tell your future. Any man face you, that mean him a diss you. A man come tell you for sell your vote, him a diss you. Yeah? Man couldn't, no. You say if a man like give something different, I could have said, but when it comes to vote, for you to come listen me, I pay for you, and I feed you, and I draw you out, and I pay for a vote, and get. Not joker. We're not germs, man. You understand, brother? Anything where you say, NHT do, is not Andrew Holness. A matter of fact, NHT mandated to do what it's doing. build house affordable housing. Him all use it to build police station and say him. A man the same way your piece and nasty.
Anything come through, anything run through the NHT, a man.
Anything NHT spending, but that is manly. For it never, it wasn't there.
Manly and
compose. Me tell you, he's a poser. He's a tell him the truth. Eh?
Yeah, man.
Anything come to NHT when they use the money on Monday. And Monday, and NHT, I run the budget, you know. For the shortfall and everything now.
All right.
I build up
station.
11.4. Eh?
Yeah,
so NHT now, instead of be a key to your home, it turn a key to the police station.
Or cell. Yes. You understand? And I mean, I mean, it's just plain and simple. That's what it is. You understand? The NHT has moved away from the traditional mandate and now incorporating this guy's style. This guy's style is incorporate.
You might tell NHT to go buy some little idiot. Them that cannot work.
Container.
Container.
Eh?
Container. Yeah, this different from a hurricane no come. It's not safe for you to live in an environment like this. And by the way, let me just tell Andrew Holness straight. We know because we talk to a lot of people in the state. In just the next door. A lot of the JLP them run away through the border, and some of them come through ship. Thousands of them. You remember when thousands of people are run? You remember when them turned back 3,000 people? We never talk about the book and them go through in a Panama alone. Remember, you can look it up. See? When I said the book and this and everybody I run out, the amount of gunman, liberate gunman run out through that. Remember, you have people living in a PMP strong one don't talk. I know we know the tabloid. But the amount of JP gunman, them may come out. Because them edit and betting and give them money because them, this is what them do now. Them come and say, well, murder go down. So them over there with it. You know, see youth and youth, they're from Mobile. I call up Dr. Crab name. Say how much man this and that and his son and Dr. Crab them are killing. Them still sentence him son say him do music. Must have a number side of him. Must say a 9 or a 7 or a 5 or something. But him have a number. Him go in a prison. I want to thank them you. Yeah? I don't know where they come from. Down a crab. See? So you see him up there. I don't know you go two people bother when they go in a gun in a people place. So most of the killer them, they are shoot to them, they are there in the US a little. Them there. People from Tiba they are about the place. They are there. So don't make them tricky about this thing. This are them plan. When the mass exodus run through, a lot of the gunmen them run gone in the state. Yeah? They are there. So them just keep it down. Don't make them trick no. And by the way, not tell them tell us a crime. When you Google look when the police thing themselves, when you say breaking gone up last year it was what? 800 and it gone up to 1,000 and the month not done yet. This month not done yet. It gone over 170 more. Breaking. 176 more breaking. And how much more robbery gone up? I remember robbery and breaking a potential murder that. So if a man breaking in your house, you know your cow, and him come for little milk, him milk can go on. But if you make a wrong move off him, that no mean him can disconnect the brains box for these. He can.
True. Yeah.
See? But instead of him disconnect your brains box, yeah, if you get a you know function again, when him do, him leave you, that him can come milk you again. See, and if the police can't stop the breaking and the robbery, you know then brother. Can you imagine party have the one they could think in your house, the one they could save with the little money and everything and them come rob it? But you do. They want to put it start over again. And then can't control breaking and robbing them, they know where. It's up. And that is crime.
Remember, it touched those barriers.
All right, let me say something to them. Let me say something to them when serious and then you come in. If some man go down now and clean up Bank of Jamaica or the country and can keep the money, you know. If them go clean out down there and take up the money down there, the 6.8 billion and we don't know where it can. You know, sister, we get knocked. Eh? Breaking or robbery serious. If a man come in and clean out your shop or clean out a bank, what you think can happen?
Set your back, man.
And if the police can't control that, then to go away. That's breaking. Yeah, and that's robbery. And if you can't control it, you don't talk to me. The most of the gunmen, them would live right up, them go through the border. Some of them, they got you, and them hold the boat and go over. Uncle Sam, you know this thing, you know. Some of them, they don't carry that. Down in California. And when them move up and them reach New York, you know who they do? But the youth name, the one from over Tivoli, where they get Liberty. And them call phone name. Phone name minister, them say, I want to send it if them come back in Maragua. Them call your name, you know. To me. Remember, me know people, me know everybody, you know. Me know a lot of people, you know. So they move, gone up there. So nobody would have no foolishness. So don't come and do no foolishness. We know better than that, yeah? So enough of them run through the border. Don't chat to them. Enough of them run through the border. And I will tell them on the border, be nice, stop on the foolishness. Don't mash up the people in them country. Simple. You understand? So they make them check on. This is bullshit. Yes, my brother.
Yeah, man, but you know, in relation to what you just said in regards to policing, yeah, and crime statistics, our GSF has been a failure, you know. I'm tell you, them feel miserable. You understand? They have not decreased crime in no way, shape, or form. No, every aspect of the crime, yeah, all of them rise. From breaking, rape, unaliving, corruption, all of them gone up. You understand? And I mean, even when it comes to dealing with statistical figures that relate to the GSCF in terms of the crime statistic and all the other rest of statistics, what they do? They suppress them because they are so bad.
Yeah.
Last year total compilation of murder in Jamaica was so much tampered with. It's unbelievable. Them half it.
Yeah,
them half it. I stand to be corrected that over 2,000 people died last year in Jamaica. Yeah. But because we have been, you know, echoing the sentiment of Portia Simpson's achievement as it relates to her statistical number. The guy come down to 1,133. Because I know him couldn't drop on the Portia number, you know.
But the truth is, for the 10 years, 9 years plus, he had the worst prime minister.
He had the worst.
Zero in the 12,500.
He passed everybody long time. Yeah, film
that. Remember, not even PJ three term. Plus the
PJ 3 term, film 2 term, well passed. Well past PJ 3 term. Yeah, crime statistical number.
You understand? 12,500.
All right. You know why me can't show the people them say him half all the number them when the COVID total number supposed to publish them half it.
Them
from 7,000
to
3,000. All right.
Half it,
when you look and you see the guy come out and say poverty what? Poverty was half in terms of the percentage where that come from.
I tell. Poverty no cut.
All right.
No work, no day. I tell.
Yeah. When you talk about unemployment, them say them half it too.
All right, let me show you something where I'm full. I'm never say it just for the first. Come like watch something and then when they just lick them with a shaka, you know. Come like shock them, you know, like the thing that when them have they call them have a thing like a hammer where you knock out a moving and them does you just put it like it a fire but no fire shot, just fire something out like the him like more and them just I'm gone. I saw me knock them, you know. All right. The place them blow down. You notice that who come out and say they miss worker hotel and then Mega Mart. How much more business place blow down where you are complaining where the worker them there? But they still most of half a worker them now work. You can't make him chicken up. And every one of them people that work in a hotel, it not have so much place to work. You see when them say 200,000, lie. Me not ask. You know why me not lie? One hotel, we have 1,000 rooms. Some of them have 500 rooms. Them not imply 5,000 people. Them couldn't pay them. But them not imply so much people. See? The biggest one like a 3,000 room. Them not imply 3,000 people then either. They're not going to do that. See?
One person
how much hotel we have. Go to much of them hotel there. The biggest one them and then add them up and see where you get. Me I tell you say I lie, them I tell. We have 100 hotel, we have 100 big hotel in our place. No.
No.
We don't. Me not talk bed and breakfast, you know. But some man, me I say 100 big hotel. So one standards there. 50? No. How much by year principle there? Most of them count the hotel and so much hotel we have, them big hotel there. Yeah? I mean, I thought they could guest house, them know where people have them look at people, them are there, so they hotel them. If they employ so much people, I'll be like them, I tell you. Me not ask them. Them full of shit better. Saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
that's
man.
Just great top. Hey, I be a shit them talking about. All right. Mega Mart lose $1 billion over $1 billion. How much people Mega Mart imply? How much
165. 165.
Look how Mega Mart big. 165. I mean, I say 1,000, you know. So you think the Mega Mart drop down here? I say, well, it's 1,000, you know, Mega Mart, 1,000 people. 160.
165.
What I tell you, say?
Eh? Tell you, man. You tell you, man. The guy them operating our space. The guy them operating our space where everything with them come and put out I just PLI. When them not rise it, them inflate it. You understand? You understand?
Yes.
So we look on it now. Yeah. Remember the guy come and tell us the crime are the lowest in a 30 year in a Jamaica, you know. Where do you know?
Yeah, bitch.
No,
but crime are the lowest in 30 years because with the crime statistic go down. Robbery and breaking gone up.
Gone up.
And if you even go and put a murder alone on a crime, it name crime statistic. So you can't make someone as a murder when it's a potential murder. All right. So most of who get murdered and rob them, I get robbed. Let me just tell Andrew on this. Most of who get murdered are because them own violence or domestic, like how you chop off in people. All
right. Prime example.
So some little thing, some domestic thing. With the serious thing, them are going when a man come rob you. A man joke you and can kill you. If you make a funny move, you're a dopey. Yeah. Okay? You turn in a dopey in a space and a time. See? Yeah, you just go and go get pronounced. So when a man break in and you like, all right, say a man break in some up on the hill. I one of the hill there in a town there. What we understand him again? Not Chancellor. Get that one up there. Smoky Hill. Smoky Hill. No, Smoky Hill. When they break in, the little school, the young girl, get up out of bed and come on. She get them just stop here. Never even have to do that, but maybe him just move far, him just stop here. Because you're nothing else. She lose her life. If maybe she lie down on her bed and make him go and rob, when I understand what I say now, it's dangerous. She not dead, but she know what she hear what go on and she got vent out and she just get up, she just knock her same time. She just wipe off of them out.
Right.
So robbery is a potential murder.
Every robbery is a potential murder, my brother.
When a man come back your brother, you buck a man in your place. Remember him have gun, him have something, you know, he may knock you. I might have the scene and I said, so is a cow, this I can come milk it and I can knock the cow, yeah. I have the milk next month, man. So him have couple cow, when I go on a milk, him and them friend them because them have no job. So him that's I have no job, you know. So him have couple cow when see cow, you know, couple more. Maybe just do it better. So you know, in a metaphors, you know, I've knock it that way there in our thing, you know, better. So him have couple more when I go on a milk. See? And him do some boom and him know say I go down here and say, right, I'm gonna milk that one and leave it for your next 3 months. Make everything build up back, the milk come up back and make me see where I want. And him have somebody that watch milk this. And I'm going up there so I'm gonna milk that one up there so. I'm going to St. Thomas go milk that one up there so. And him have 2 1 up there so I say, right, them that are milk, you know, give them, you know, 2 more months them that milk. All right, I want them for milk now by weekend. I say myself, so they must survive. But if you want the cow, make a little simple move, the cow will get knocked. The more we get knocked, so it can be it's a potential murder. And the police can't control that, them not ready yet. Can the people them are robbing? Them broke a place, Western Union place, have gone with much money or something up there, so. In a Stony, don't them gone with much money? Me don't hear about nothing.
Western Union. Yeah,
the Western Union. Okay.
Yeah.
Then got how much millions, right? What we hear? What we hear?
You know, you know, you know, see everything not solved in Jamaica. Yeah,
So
you're the crime are solved in Jamaica.
That already yet. Yeah.
Not solved in Jamaica, my brother. Yeah,
Then,
nothing. So
yes.
crime statistic is so deplorable that they have to suppress it.
So when am I going to play? You know, some of the man they put out them thing and practice now play for them. Andrew alone bring up them thing and go like he want brainwash people. Andrew is a soundbite guy.
Yeah, man.
Them by vote and tell lie. Them danger. Remember play this, brother. See it. See, remember give them it.
Jump off of this bus, panning that bus for lunch money. Nobody can collect nobody lunch money.
You see, she know
everybody have to collect their own money. So she assured definitely say, yo, nothing, no bandul, no ratting can go on, nothing.
Him call that ratting when them talk, like them him say ratting can't go on. And I rat them a ratting now. So she know she is a minister right now, one of them things. Look on currency where she want name, you know. Yeah, she a minister now, you know. And as she this I tell them say them around a system.
Right.
After the PNP, after Norman man, they come and go, hey, them for go away in a brother. Me feel so them voting thing have to take away from them back in a brother. Eh?
Well, I mean, you know.
Can they not know with it?
No, because just like if you have a car and you sell it, you know, you don't have it, you know. So if you have a privilege and you sell the privilege, you become under privilege because you don't have that privilege again. This is why you see people tell people say them no owe them nothing because them buy them vote. You understand? So that is selling democracy. And democracy is not something you're supposed to buy and sell. Democracy is something you're supposed to preserve. You understand? So when we look and see where we're going, you know, it's just a country in a mad state of affair. Everything in a Jamaica now becomes chaotic. You understand? Because the leadership is non-existent. The leadership doesn't carry any weight. The leadership is a rogue leadership operating under a dictatorship style. You understand? We try to bully everybody in our society, bully them way through. And I mean, how long we can accept this type of behavior practice? No, we can't, because that don't form any form of democracy, you know. We have to start look on Jamaica now as a country that is in great crisis. A country that needs deliverance out of the hands of this guy, this Pharaoh, this nasty corrupted leader who practice dictatorship, you understand, at night and then roll it out for the people next morning. You understand? Who go to in bed with only one aim and objectivity to rob the country. You understand? Because you know, see another way, because this guy not put nothing in reflection for sure say him give to the people of Jamaica. Yeah, and reflection when you look he has done nothing. You understand? No school, no hospital. You know, these are critical aspects of social life. School, education, hospital, health. We look for our infrastructure. Him run them down to the extent where it causes massive damage to Jamaica. Melissa prove it. You understand? And I mean, we see how, you know, reactive our government they are. You understand? Because just days before Melissa said land side pan Jamaica, you know. We see them hastily clean Sandy Gully and some other place down in a Clarendon, the trenches, them and all them things that would see them hastily. While these things should have been done in preparation for the hurricane season. As a matter of fact, people need to get job employment all year round to clean and preserve the full status of these infrastructure. You understand? It can't be that you just neglect them and when, you know, look at trouble a brewing, you run out. No, because when you go do them type of work there, those work are ineffective work. Those are work that you don't get value for. Because like a crash program work, you turn it into when it must be a all year round maintenance work. People must get employment through these things. You understand? So the guy cost me, you know. The guy rack up $2.8 trillion based on the assessment by the World Bank. Andrew failure, Andrew incompetence, why we have the high level of flooding. Why we see people out submerged?
Well, let me play this and go back to that, brother. Don't move the point, the brother. Him. So I could tell him Mini and them this. Don't compare the man. Don't compare the man, Sir PJ with Andrew do nothing. But you have to that point again, you know. Remember play
Yeah, man.
Can't go on. You ever see man deal with all this ratting no go on, man? How comfortable is go on? Eh? In a heavy MP, man go to one tunnel and get one good sitting different.
You hear these people, everyone at the JLP them go through tunnel and get sitting different. Hear this. So me tell you, the one of them are the same thing.
The same MP come to blood clot, everything. Everything personal, brother. Nothing can rat. Not even a dollar. So no man no come and say, yo, the man they go and piss to give me money.
Give me money, you know. I buy money in people for trouble. Hear this now.
Forget him money. No man can jump off of this bus and jump on a bus because collect again neither. Not like that, you say.
Me think when you go on bus, me think a bus collect from you. Me never know say you are collect from the bus. I'll be a thing them buy, you know. Collect.
Can't send any text though.
Yes, Pego. I'm very happy that you have been seeing the messages in the groups. And I'm very serious about that. Nothing is wrong with having a very fair system.
She call it fair, people. Buying vote, buying crowd. She call it fair system. But it's a system, but it's not fair. It's a criminal system. Because this just, them supposed to charge her for this, you know.
Yeah, because she confirmed.
Two of them forget charged.
Confirm with the guy, with the gentleman I said, she confirmed that. So
continue.
Yeah, retract.
Any man who wants something extra, or if he's in a problem, him can always come, like you have come, and many others have come, and they may put a case. But when we have hundreds of people,
if you have 5 gun and 2 gun, you have to put a case. Hey, them people, I saw Holland, I saw JLP, I saw the Mongo, brother. I saw the Mongo, brother.
That's what happens when you give away your privilege, my brother. You hear people trample all over you, use you, abuse you.
Says a case now. Continue.
Going to conference, we can't have a situation where one man collect 5 lunch money.
What?
And at the end of conference, you have some supporters who dead for hungry, not even a buckle of water, them no get.
What?
In the same way, with the Christmas work, I have so many labor rights today who tell me thanks.
People, Christmas work, I have a government. I hear what she have? I tell her thanks. Labor rights.
Labor rights. Not
tax
the people that
money, you know. So many labor rights I tell her thanks. And hear when them tell her thanks, so you're not going to believe it. Hear when them cheap, hungry belly nasty piece of shit I tell her thanks, sir.
Because them used to people going in their envelope and take out what them feel like. Take out it.
Listen.
But now when them open up their envelope and some of them see them $4,000 and they $5,000.
Hey, no, hey, them people, hey, we forget it, them for go, you know. No.
Hold on, let me drop this guy.
One more time. No, rewind this, yeah. So for them Christmas work people, for them Christmas work at $4,000 and $5,000, and people take out a grand out of it. Share them and give back a grand and I say too much. And some hungry belly labor right there, you know.
Them get. In the same way, with the Christmas work, I have so many labor rights today who tell me thanks.
Taxpayers' money.
Because them used to people going in their envelope and take out what them feel like. Take out it. But now when them open up their envelope and some of them see them $4,000 and they $5,000. The first year when I change it up, people call and ask if them to give back $1,000 to somebody.
Me backside. As some hungry labor right piece of nastiness, you know.
So imagine when them show them, alright, them a work for that. You imagine when them show them all 5 and 10,000 just to vote.
Brother, them want to give back. No, but here this, brother. She said them a take out of that because them a get the 4 and the 5 now, you know. Fear them 2 weeks for Christmas work, you know, people. 1 week, 2 weeks, you know. 4 and 5,000, but the government a tell you much billion them spend. How much 600 from Christmas bush in the other day again time.
You know a lie, them a tell, you know a lie now, Wayne, cause you the people them get. Just this what the people them get.
4 and 5 to, she said I
so it could be the, yes, so it couldn't be the amount of money. It couldn't be the amount of money where them say them spend from bushing. Who get that? Not the workers, them, based on the numbers over here. Brandishing around 4,000. Yeah? So all these amount of money where them say them spend from bushing. You know a lie, I chop that. Chop them, chop it like every other else money. School bus money, chop. Drill money, chop.
Continue.
Because they use the people as scam them.
People are scam them, and people, this have nothing to do with Jamaican people, citizens, you know. It have to do with labor right. No man with
labor right only. But the pay people to work with that still.
I don't St. Catherine this, you know. We'll pay you 4,000, 5,000 UK, US. That's 750. We are trying to put that. Where you say I must, a 4 grand you talk about. You talk about, what you talk about? You talk about $30. You talk about $30 and $35. At that you talk about, right? Eh?
Yeah, nothing else.
Yeah, man, most that you talk about.
So you see the system that I want to run, this MP want to run. I'm not going to run any system where one labor right rob another labor right.
Yeah, that system. You can't rob PMP and rob anybody else. You know, one labor right rob next. And you're robbing $1,000.
Scam another labor right. I run a system where if I have somebody in a situation and they need extra help, come ask for the extra help.
And just say poverty cut. We have people that do this with $1,000. And you know, so Andrew forgot to go to prison, brother. Not normal prison, you know. Andrew forgot to go to prison for these things, you know.
Go prison too good for him.
Where's the Aggie? Well, can you imagine, man? Well, on the plate continue.
Don't take $1 from another labor right. Yes. So I admit that is the system that I'm running. One that is fair and one that is organized. Not one where some labor right are dead for hungry and some labor right belly full.
It's a people. So she shouldn't be no minister because she don't really have the interest of Jamaica people. You don't know, so you put on part, you know, you deal with the people them, and you know the constituents, you deal with the constituents. You know, so this alone shows that them are not really not politicians, them are all criminal and all root here. You understand? Jamaica have a change. This is our boss this is our Sir Norman give them adult suffrage for 5 adult suffrage for them to do this. And so him now, and so Michael move it and put it at 18 for you have a voice for your future or your vote. And then at this them take it and do it. The man them will make you hungry as slave, you turn on and sell your vote to. If you sell your vote to this, you sell your country. You hear this? Me not have to say nothing else. You is a nastiness. Hey, anybody sell vote and some man, hey, man and woman, you know. If you have a woman, if you have a man and him sell vote, if you run him away, you know. Yeah, because you know, some are sell to big mama them. Now Queenie and Patrick Bailey them. And come back, come out the up. We have to play a little John for you, you know. We have to play a little John for you, you know. Mother, you know. Yes. Then, we have to try a little John for you. And if you have a woman that do this too, you know, she will go away. Yeah, man, make sure go there with that agar something now, yes. But you can't know, sir. This bad.
I'm glad when she used the term, said she can't make some labor right belly hungry. You understand? Some labor right hungry. You understand? While some a benefit. Yeah? Because she don't operate like that. Her system where she run is different. Now these are normalized corruption. It's not supposed to have no voters participation. You understand? Yeah, you bribe people. Yeah, you're giving them incentive to exercise them democracy right, them democratic right. You understand?
And you know, make it wicked though. That's what she said. Hold on there. That's what she said. Anjo administration, not criminal administration, because if you can buy your way and then turn a minister, you're not gonna stop. the country now have to fix.
No,
Because if you couldn't buy your way, some know that's why the one them where with Miranda with that nastiness down there, so you know. I rob me know when all the man I go down, come look, me get a call. I mean, I talk to the person where fear family member, a 70,000 she get from the man, the one from MSWMA away to her name. NSWMA away to National Work.
National Solid Waste Management.
Not National NSW, yeah, National. Where I run that, him go down there, because them I get 70 and 100,000, you know, if you go vote. Him just get an next game and him pay the money. Me the one them video to show him face too. Because them tell me everything about him, you know, because then the first him come do it. So and then the one the down there, him down there with the same thing. Can I remember, you know, people you have to deal with it. I remember me know a lot of people, you know. Right? Me go every parish in Jamaica. So they not escape me. Yeah, if you ever had nice. Yeah. By the way, By the way, more you talk on this too. You have two things more you do. More you finish talk on that, but more you talk on this. Remember, say Bushrat they come out and say we and garbage truck. Remember? We but and not no go so because them get garbage truck. And that Andrew put up say I'm a T. Or if you achieve garbage truck. When you have garbage truck all the time and you use them and then mash up, you have to replace it. Come on now. But if never say nothing down there, the place stink. Not my word. Look at Moby. Look at.
If you go Sav, the rubbish pile up down the same way. And if you go Trelawney, the rubbish pile up the same way. So how Trelawney is going to be sending them unit to Montego Bay when them is in need of unit? Normally, they look to the bigger parishes for assistance. So Montego Bay would have been looking to Kingston.
I was tempted to come here to ask for the resignation as shake up at National Solid Waste Management Authority.
This has led some residents to improperly dispose of their waste.
Because they don't get any collection in Car Gardens. They have taken their waste up to Norwood. And the person said when they got up to Norwood, what they saw up there?
Yes.
That's true. I got a voice message on my phone yesterday to say if Providence site is not clean up, they're going to take it down to the road. Because they believe that the elegant corridor will be cleaned up.
In light of this, Mayor Vernon made this suggestion.
Perhaps garbage collection needs to be privatized. And WPM and NSWMA focuses on composting, waste separation, recycling, sweeping, cleansing the space. And allow the tenders to go out and persons.
All right, let me say I get the front part.
On your savant.
I never get the front part on this, but I'm going to play it back. But when I say that are the same mayor, him did I say them have like 1 million pound of garbage per day, right? And then they make 50 trip. Them over can them have 10 truck, sometimes 9 or something. So the can make 18 to 20 trip. So if you do the hunger trip, you make 20 trip, you're still out 30. So when you're out 30 now, tomorrow again is the next 50 depend that, you know. And your hunger 20, you move. So by if you move from this, you have 50, you have 60 days, so you know. And next day again is the next 50 depend it. So it pile up and think, and them now have no truck, them now have no, but yes, still.
So that
that
tell us that them have an inadequate fleet of trucks.
Yes.
And when them talk about to privatize that, them try that and fail because them not pay the private contractor. When you deal with rubbish, you must deal with a parish council basis where each council, each parish council have them allotted amount of truck, them responsible to the upkeep of the truck and everything. It come in the budget. Yeah. And them employ people specifically for that and them pay the people them. We can't go back down the road of privatization because when a man where your contract, we do the work, and him not get paid. I think he might drive out him truck until him get paid. Him can operate on a wish list. That is a wish list. The man operate on a structure. When you work, pay as you earn. Pay as you work. So him can deal with him, pay as you earn, him pay why him have to pay tax. You understand? You can't hold back on the man salary package till when you feel for disburse it. You understand? So these type of practice when they talk about privatize, them try it and it fail. So what they have to do is make the parish council them control them own truck, park it na them own division, yeah, keep and care them to the best of them ability, employ people and clean them parish. Simple. That happening at the UK. Each council control how them clean them street. Yeah, because each council collect them tax. And I think that's how Jamaica need to start operate with the tax. Yeah, each municipal council must collect from the people within the municipality.
Them do it, man.
Yeah?
Them do it.
Then if them do it, how we not ask nowhere.
Because what happen is, like in a center Boston where the people them poor, right? You see the government, Andrew Holness go up there and treat them with the thing. Now the municipal corporation, them have less shop because the people them not have no work. Them have to collect from the barber this, them collect from some land place where so it have less building and everything. So when them have less money now and them are they are struggling for to do that, then the local government, central government have to take up this. Local government put some money in this to go do some things. And then now give them enough now, you know. So them have to stretch what them have. So in that way, Kingston and St. Andrew are the richest thing, you know. We collect, wow, right. You understand?
Yeah.
But you know, Moby make a money too. So but the one like the one that like the one that
they need subsidy.
Yeah, when Anjo come up with the thing of Goodyear and Big Mama them, you know, that is bullshit. That will never take off. Impossible. You cannot pay 10.3 million and then it go up 7% every year. Yeah, by a couple you reach 15 or 20 million per month. And you have to tax the people them and run them off and run them way and take with them place. All them are them say them are labor right. Run for the maths. Like when I the greatest subject when you know this. Don't make them can't pick you. Even if you don't love your book, just turn for them still. So yes.
My brother, your vision unmeasurably, you know. Yeah, your vision where you have. Can you talk this, you know? Long time.
That's true, man. That's true.
I see it play out in front of your eye.
Of course.
So your reference to where you know it's a manifest.
Of course. No,
the rent is too high. The rent is too high. Nobody will apply for any one of them unit there. Yeah,
let me say it to you and then you finish answering me. So you Pat and Byron, you watch Byron. So may I say to the two of them. So you Pat, you have 100 million. And you, even if they are fine, you have 100 million, you are Jamaica and you do some book. Remember, you know, you say, all right, me I go over there, so go open a little place. I imply some people you follow what Andrew say. Them say them are rent you for 3 million. Even right, put it at 1.5 million a little place. Just say sell a little clothes. If you have put little clothes now one little place and you have to pay them and the light bill and everything, you have to pay 1.5 million. Where you are gonna sell a pants and a shirt for? When we can get downtown. Remember the people them up there have the money, you know. I remember who downtown now go pass uptown, they say them can travel and drive way up Center Mass to come buy a pants. When them a get for a 2 and a 3 grand. If you come buy it for $50,000 for one. Because if you not sell something for 30,000 and 50,000, you can't make nothing. So who are buy that from you, brother? So when you start pay 1 year out of that, your money will shrink. And 2 years leave. Because the first month, the second month, you can't pay, you put your money in the back. They know where you that because you're dead if you lose your money. And if you're dead and pay there, you lose it.
Yeah. And people who are critical thinkers like you and I, and who can do the maths, will never have not attempt even think about applying to none of them units. So the only thing Andrew Holness have in mind to do is to move the government agency and put in there. But I tell him if him do that, him have a next guest coming.
No, no, that's a rebellion.
Brother, that's a rebellion I go start.
It cannot work.
That's a rebellion I go start, my brother. History have a way of repeating itself, you know. Rebellion it start in a St. Thomas.
Remember, you know.
So if look like you want to start another one.
Yeah, but yeah, this the one at Portland too. So if you are investor then, and an NCB you find your money, you put some money and then go invest in it, so you can't get back your money to cause trouble. That's why I lose reaching and lose film position very soon by next week. See?
Yeah.
So if you have the thing, remember, you know, the same thing me apply is it. It's simple for you apply. So you apply everything for you make back your money. It have to come from the buyer, the customer. And when you looking at St. Thomas, then people are hungry like dog and you give them a handout and give them apply and thing. So you really go rent a shop and open it. That's better. I bet you open it uptown. I bet you open it in a tourist resort or something. And most of the time, them lack of the tourists from you. So I bet you uptown more than you open a shop in a Morant Bay, Urban, the Plaza, Morant Bay Plaza.
The Plaza.
See? It's not worthwhile. You're going to lose money. So when you
them talk about shopping center, but we know a plaza.
It's a little plaza that, man. But urban center. Urban center, then backside. It's a little plaza that. Baby plaza.
Yeah.
So it not add up. You're big mama. And the first. And you notice how them silent panic them now push it now, people. When they push it. Remember we want them, you know. Them
another elephant that again. It's another elephant like Brookben Road. The next elephant like Brookben Road.
You see the lot of us from Brookben Road now? We tell them so that now work neither. It work. Why them not build the other one? If it's successful, and build more. So Andrew, they plan to go around the whole place and say urban and nobody not put you there. So if you go in a private thing, I tell them to go build this and only can buy shares in it to make more money. And that them I do, you know. Give government land, give it away. Feel like $1, and then make the man them build it, and then when them pay the rent, people pay rent now. Them can fight. Can no marking up. Me not ask them to buy shares. Go check the washer lady if she not buy shares to them.
Yes, man.
The washer lady a big washer, you know.
Washer lady buy shares to them.
Jamaica is a corrupted criminal government.
Yes.
No 2 ways about it.
No, sir. Them corrupt to the core. You understand? Very corrupted. And what you have to look at, you know, is when time they must sell them narrative or them put emphasis on it. Yeah. Because just look surrounding him that little plaza there.
Yeah.
Them bring out traffic light, you know. Like a something where Jamaica not see. If you do have no St. Thomas, them see traffic light everywhere else.
Yeah, you know, Andrew, this the people that big time.
This them without traffic light.
And traffic that put in at the future. Them now
a back a wall thing that uncivilized something them there. Because every Jamaican civilized, they must have seen traffic light.
But brother, then tell lie. You know, self-government, because the rebellion takes self-government. Rebellion never takes self-government. There was a government here. Them have one up there, and I am catch Paul Boga and him by yes.
Right.
Yes, I am.
All right. Wait, ask. All right. Yes, your Andrew no sense. Back na them time there, no. For you, and you know, it have to be the order from the governor, you know.
Then you not hang yourself.
You can't hang yourself.
You not do that. You know. If you
understand, that's why we tell you, Andrew ain't no good. Andrew hallucinate.
You can tell the people then, brother.
Yeah.
Garbage.
When you cannot use traffic light and KFC as marketing strategy to modernize. You know, see them guy there, take the people out of St. Thomas to lunatic, man. But a St. Thomas people allow them to. You understand? Because St. Thomas supposed to be the parish where, you know, maintain our emancipation, freedom rights, you know. Because that's how it all culminates, you know. Started and culminated, you know.
Let me say something to you again, man. So, Andrew, run go there, go talk these things. And if our people just sit down and listen, you know, say, no, say, my girl, we came at like the biggest thing, this and you know, boy, you know, say, we get, we have the urban center, you know, we build the most urban, we build out, and we build our town center, and don't build one town center. One.
Not one in the bill. In promise all time, I think. In promise all time, I think. In promise Silicon Valley over Portmore. In promise Clarkstown, I got on a city and 2-story market. And in promise all time, I think everywhere him go. And him cannot deliver for none of him commitment. You understand? Because him say him not deal with promise, you know. Him deal with commitment. We all away him say. We not see none of them they get off the ground yet. And now we see him run down a Clarendon, one break from the new airport, and then one walk back sugar factory. You see this guy coming like him head all over the place. My hallucinate. Need check out. Because the guy will get the 6.7 billion, you know. And that is a hurricane relief package. And the guy come back and do a business model project with it. Like it's a business loan him to go get. Yeah. A business we see him talk about, you know, construction. This guy, something wrong with him.
I'll give you my next advice. When you have a disaster where and you say you borrow so much money where it can push your way back, everything can't stop and push your way back. You should have more sit down and think about that more than you go around and show people say, oh, me at the house and the PRC, but it look bad by you. You know much people get upset with that. That you know really have a heart and you not think. You know, remember with the more than 40 years that one, you know, Joe. You young to this man. It don't go show you say Andrew have no aim over the place bill. Yeah? You understand? You understand? He have no aim for the place. Alright. So even if a hospital for upgrade, I know it alone. He might go come with this now done for now. And the hospital them if it for upgrade. You know, each time you say don't Spanish town of a hospital. The truth is Spanish town. Alright. So if you come right now and you lock down public hospital and be the next one, there was a public hospital and like none never there. It's no big deal. You know what the big deal? For have equipment in the hospital and doctors and nurses work and everything up on your bed and medication. Don't make this guy trickle no. What you say, my brother? A real specimen of a primary I mean run. Oh, don't make a guy trickle run. Don't the best, your brother. It makes sense. A man come and tell us him be new state of the art. Yeah, yeah, when the news like as a martial art state of the art. If you have a hospital over there and it not be nothing, what you should have called for it. Remember, people are dead left, right, and center, sick and everything. You know, the greatest thing to call for, you have equipment, nurse and doctors and well staff.
Yeah.
So even if you come to the next hospital and it not have no staff, it not serve no purpose. You understand? Whether you want to upgrade it up a UE or you want to upgrade at about when it's done. And some people are run with that, run with a building. A building not a hospital if it don't have the equipment. And it don't have the doctor and nurses. Them to go away. You understand? You have a lot of duns with them run with. Not you run. Eh? A lot of duns them run with. Them need to stop it. See? You could have the Western Beryllium Hospital. I know from 2017. Them not have no sense, brother. I know from 2017 that not done. Right? From 2017, you know you run. And yes, still man can run out and say, we have this. You know what, tough tongue though? Tough tongue I up in the administration part I want to go cut things. And the people have yes. And the little mini and don't mini and them go put it up. Stop it, man. Yeah? Stop it. See? What is that? You know, when make a hospital or a building a hospital, and when it have the equipment and it have everything where it requires, with the doctors and the operating theaters and it have everything, and it can take and it have the medication. Remember, you can't have the doctor without medication and nothing, you know. And no better that in a hospital neither, you know. Maybe it's a quarter of something. You understand? Like a big clinic. You know what? So when hospital used to run, go check in the 70s. But according to Andrew, it was a dark day. Go check it. Everybody here so back in the 70s knows enough sweetie there. Look at them. Juju, Paradise Plum. Them have Buster. Hey, them have some sweetie.
Car sweetie.
Car sweetie to backside. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, the amount of sweet people now.
You have Stagabak. You have Stagabak.
Brother.
You have Lollipop.
Hey, and then you have the King Kong, you have Kisco, everything sweet, you know. Brother.
Yes, man.
Listen to me. The amount of sweets you eat back in the days, no people know have carrot and them are boxing in their mouth. See? So when you go run a clinic, you see the line where a nurse, dentist, them free. Proper dirty dentist.
No.
Free.
Yes, clean. Yeah, we have community health center. You know, so we come early.
No.
Sure.
The clinic back then run better than a hospital now. You don't have to.
Long
if you
time
get
wait,
them stitch it. Them have doctor, them have nurse, them have everything.
I mean, I want to tell you something.
Yeah, them have Jackass scan. A Jackass scan,
right.
you know.
You have Jackass scan. Yes. you have Prato. You have Toto.
Toto.
You have Drops. You have Disorder. You have Drops, you know.
Drop, you have the drop. You have coconut drops, you know, brother. Paradise Plum, we talk about it. Yes.
You have your ginger log sweet and all them things. That one was sweet, man.
And we have ice mint too, you know.
We have ice mint, yeah.
We
You
have
understand?
man.
Hey, we think that good enough, brother. But then again, we have the services.
And we have a cookie, brother. Where you leave out the cookie,
yes,
man.
Police button, man. Police button.
You can't leave out cookie, brother.
Yeah, you can't leave out that. You understand? Yeah. I whole heap of thing was there. You know, it's affordable and everybody the economy was thriving. Everybody could buy any little thing.
When Andrew come and chat your bag of bullshit, you have make sure that you're eating Andrew. Remember, you know, you there at school, don't want to get vaccination at school. School, listen, nurse come at, when last nurse I go to school? Nurse I come to school now? Policeman used to come to school, come talk to you, now. Them come with
regular police come at school.
All kind of thing they at school, you know. Food they at school.
Yeah, man. And I make I say something in regard to the community health center them. You can't tell when time the nurse them are come and the doctor, you know, because them never late. You know when
them not late.
Everybody work one time like
Let me link them with something up. So you have the Royal Bank Jamaica Limited. It turned NCB now, you know, it turned something and it turned NCB. Royal Bank, listen, me that bank account there. But let me tell you, school, them come open a bank account at school.
Yeah, man.
Brother, right now them are close the bank account. Now for people who have bank account at school, them open that from. But NCB
all right.
Like go over.
Me what my first
bank account from school.
Me what my first account when me I got Greenwich school. I know which bank.
Brother, then that me I tell you,
Barclays Bank, right up
bank account.
Yeah, my bank was Barclays Bank, right up Payne Avenue corner. Them turn it in a mark now.
Yeah, man.
It's a mark, it turn in now. Something of that sort.
Yes, a mark.
Yeah, the mark, it turn. You understand? Because that I make the money more than bank now, you know.
Oh, man.
How much for bury one dead, Wayne?
They don't know if money. Yo, man,
I'm
sure, you know. Because them like sure. Know. So
shooting started.
Better. So when I know, so Andrew compare car late 70s, but hear him now? That there in 70s and who no ban your piece of shit, yo. Stop it, man. So you can compare the 70s to know how much of food. You see the big bun one I buy for what have you people? When I time the bun, them run to 13 cents. Me not say that right now. The big bun them right now, for much money now, I want to him.
Yeah, man, I used to pay 5 cents for a patty, you know.
5 cents for a patty.
Did it go to 10 cents?
The same patty at 5 cents feet.
5 cents.
You bust them clean.
Yeah, man.
You bust them on one time. You get seat and nobody know why you until they get up and a Siaga time.
No, sir.
Siaga time.
That's why people
can get rid of the bus.
Wayne, that's why people never late for work. That's why I tell you, say you could have known the doctor and nurse or come and the dentist. Because they catch you up and bus run one time.
When you're out in the morning, I go school. Listen. When them name cash program sweep the street from early morning. Clean.
Clean as a whistle.
Better. Some of the bus stop them have just the bus stop. Some of them have where you shelter under. The iron bus stop them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stand up and wait for us sit down pan.
Yes, have all the seat tonight where you sit down. Have all seat night where you sit down. Yeah. Yeah, man, we think it up. We think it
like this.
My brother, we think it up. You understand?
Run say, if them know, hey brother, Andrew evening up.
Andrew go one side, man. I will be tell Andrew about Jamaica. Andrew can't talk to me and you about Jamaica. I will be tell him.
Yeah,
a little piece of tail boy that. By the time him come to absence about the real Jamaica, see I go mash it up.
See, I got destroy the place.
Yeah, destroy him. Come to Jamaica, destroy by him own lights. Him mentor.
No.
You understand? And him
Andrew
know too.
Andrew in a grade 1 in 1978, you know. How you have
All right.
People remember when the man go basic school. Andrew can't trick me.
Yeah.
Andrew like 78 in a grade 1. Andrew can't trick me.
Grade 1.
He know better than what my talk say. Yeah.
I just lie, man.
I lie.
Just lie.
Him by 72, so him lie. So I remember you remember man that go 80, you know. So if in a grade 1 and then grade 2 by 79 and then 18 a grade 2.
Him come catch a piece of it. Him come catch a piece of it.
Him lie.
Catch a piece of it. Yeah.
Lie.
You hear when him talk about him go to school and him hungry mother say no for beg no pig never go hungry cause the milk.
And him in
the milk, the nutrition, plantain tart, veggie patty, Nutribun, you have white milk, you have Andrew for go in, man.
Yeah, the wickedness where him go to know with school now. Him go to class from 1974 we have two shift system. Him go to class with 60 people in our class. You lie, you wicked.
What a man lie, man.
Go away, Andrew.
What a man lie.
Go away, man.
What a man lie.
60 people in our class.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
Man come with two shifts because him say everybody them have to go to school.
All right, sir. Teach him. That was the criteria behind the two shift system. Because Michael man was a visioner. Michael man was a visioner. So if she said when anybody, all right. When Michael realized, you know, yeah, even though he have the plan to build more school, you know, at the time you need to get the kids them into school.
The man build it
so
up.
when he make sure one school becomes two school, basically.
Yeah, two school.
You understand? By applying two shift system, even though the one school, it will the same value and capacity. You understand? Can split it in half. You understand? Two shift, morning and evening shift. And we kids them was brilliant.
Of course.
We dominate spelling bee.
You have prefect. You have prefect. That's a matter of fact. All right, Andrew. You said that there. Let me tell you something. Ask anybody else something. You could have go to school and come out of the compound and say you're at school. Because the teacher them walk the parent, you know.
Yes, man.
I remember if you outside, remember them have a fat belt or them have a cane. I remember them now grand for use it. So who that can get mashed up? I remember you can't go bus stop. We not think them boy I could have them little tight pants that were suck on them. So like when them do them use needle and thread and do it. And it don't and them girl a fight, you couldn't do it. You can't pull up yourself in your uniform. Ask anybody that. So it was a dark day then when everything's so nice. And look on the money. It stand up to the US. Look how you have it. Look how much you think, look how much you bread. People can't brush them teeth. We used to have dentists, now you can't brush your teeth. Fly in a people mouth and make ball gun, brother. Me see a Pele and Maradona in a people mouth, in a brother. Look here. I'm going to show you flying a mouth. Pele and Maradona, me see in a mouth, brother. Me can't go and show you this, brother. Now, tell me who mouth fly in a brother, make ball gun. Eh? Let me look for fly right now. Fly in a mouth. When you see this, brother, hey, you say it sound like joke? Make I find this flyer, you know. Make I try find this fly mouth because fly now in a people mouth and make ball gun. Me can't believe this. See?
Social fabric gone, our country, my brother. Social fabric gone through corruption. Gone to corruption. You know what I mean? Jamaica people have to take stock of themselves, you know.
All
they
right.
have to.
People, when just be careful of a strong stomach. Let me just do this. Hold on. Hold on. No Maradona that.
Yeah, man, I'm Maradona and Pele, man, and all. Skillaci and I'm only Babala, man. I'm only Babala, man. Maradona, Skillaci and hold on. Hold on. I will say don't capture them alive. Arrest them. Then hold on. I'm hungry this that, you know. But this man every place. Hold on. This man I replaced Wayne, hold up, Wayne. This man I replaced Nyam Fly.
Nyam Fly, well, Nyam Fly already yet I know, man. Nyam Fly the dead, Nyam Fly the no.
Yeah, you know Nyam Fly the dead. When replace her.
Yeah, man, Nyam Fly nasty this. Well, you know, see Maridana, me say Alan skill call look a while. But number Maridana. Me say number 10 shirt, you know, me know say
I'm here 10 them. Maridana at 10, Alan skill call at 10. Skillachi at 10, Pele at 10. I'll be a number 10.
I'm messing the 10, man.
Yeah, man. What you say, man? Hey, this look bad for Andrew. This look bad for Andrew government. This look bad for Andrew government. I remember, I know. We the man them mash up Jamaica, not even two stick no there, not even two stick no there Jamaica again, you know. Not even two stick. Cause you can't buy toothpaste, you gotta go to market and buy, you know, two stick and go, man, brush your teeth with your two stick and thing like that. That's not there again. Because remember, I know the man them cripple agriculture sector, you know. Nobody have no time to go look about two stick and be careful two stick come a market. Them thing they done with.
But you have some people right now down there. And someone just up like against Spikey, and when them talk, you know, it's like a nuclear leak, you know. Like a Japan. And some man too. You know, and them a bit of split because them a try to keep down the support canal, you know. Them can't buy toothpaste.
Brother, a real talk make, you know. Yeah, and people like you
talk about that days and look on the money where it value. Don't make him trick on the man.
Can't you go,
man?
Man
try to do something better and stabilize up the thing and do something. He might draw you to something and I tell lie. Andrew, we live out the whole of the 70s. Yeah, we live it out. We are come from 1960s, so we live out the 70s. And we there same way. You all idiot, you. In other sense, you know.
No sense, you know.
No sense.
You don't think a leader would try to educate them people to the history of the country, you know. Instead of Andrew tell them lie to change the narrative. Because where the true history of Jamaica lies, it don't incorporate the Jamaica Labour Party, you know. Them not have nothing to do with that, you know. So because him knows say that is a dark day for him and the party. Because if you look on the real history was documented about Jamaica, you see under the PMP, everything was developed.
Everything built. Even forget them rights to vote and the man them are saying.
All right. Yeah.
And I mean rights to vote.
The transformation of Jamaica, yeah, to what it is, was done under the PMP stewardship. You understand? So there's nothing in that history of Jamaica development that the GLP can show us they participating and doing in the farm of development. So Andrew did have to come and tell a lie. But when him tell a lie, we are here to set the record straight. We will tell the people the truth and tell them not in terms of we speaking to them. We show them documents, video and audio. It's there. Don't make this guy run out and come telling a lie. This guy need to get a hold of himself. This guy need to be reigning. As a matter of fact, he need to leave the scene. Him need to leave the scene now. Him done enough damage. Country can't take no more of him and him dilapidated governance style. You understand? Him have to realize now, so well then. There's only one thing you do to the country, and you hurt the country. You hurt the people. You hurt the economy. So the best thing we do is exit. Exit, man. Leave. Make somebody who was capable and more vibrant and more energetic of the country interest at heart take over the grain of the country. You have done enough. You have done enough terror to the country. You worse than Melissa, your government administration, you know. Where World Bank have as estimated cost repair Jamaica. Yeah. For them administration, they come more than that. So when you look on the devastation at ground zero, yeah, and the whole island and whoever suffer damages, just think about the 3 trillion. World Bank estimate the cost to the tune of 2 trillion, and them administration is not able to give account for 3 trillion. When you look on just Big Mama, Nasty, Big Soba, Swati, Garbage, Big Mama, owing the tax revenue $1.5 billion, but already received 10 write-off. With that I said, I remember, Christine Lagarde, the president of the IMF, yeah, when she was, at a presentation recognizing the achievement of the Portia Simpson administration in terms of how resilient the program with them have in place was working. Yeah. She make mention of corporate tax must be paid. She specified corporate tax. That means the business community must pay the tax. And the government, them don't pay tax. Remember, people, Big Mama get 10 write-off and currently $1.5 billion in tax. Outstanding tax. And compound matters worse. Big Mama a criminal. Because Big Mama take the people them compulsory deduction like them education tax, them NHT, them NIS, and them PAYE and not paying it over. See how I do it? So you see, it's a general practice within anybody who affiliate around the GLP. Them evade tax, they are tax evaders. And you talk that all time out, them not like pay tax, this piece of shit, yeah. But you like tax the poor people in the country. But you as a nastiness don't want to pay tax. Running from your tax responsibility. But what pay your salary? A tax pay your salary, Mr. Nasty 28 bank account thief. But you talk blatantly in an interview, we hear your voice saying it. This I don't know, hear say somebody say and just say, this is where the nastiness I say. Yeah. Zara Burt now, I must have to conduct interview. The guy said no like pay tax. Him don't want to pay any tax. But a tax run the country. But yet still, Mr. Grace Kennedy make a bag of profit and him give them much about 10 million in a tax waiver. When that could have done something more beneficial to other people. That could have done something beneficial to other people, Grace Kennedy just come out and announce much $1 million tax a profit them make. And yet still on the back of them making so much million in profit, this guy give them tax waiver. While the road them there, them neglect them. Patrol, tree, all type of thing, coconut tree, banana tree are growing on the middle of the road, the Washington Yard. All them stupidity. Yeah? The infrastructure them leave with us rat. You understand? The road them in the city center. You can't imagine your capital, Kingston. Just look on the street them, man. Look on the market surrounding now. Just look at people. Pallid people have your walk across the road. And vendors sit down there sell and them collect from the vendors them. So everything is a shamble. Shamble. And we have to come out and speak truth to power. Andrew Holness need to go. Yeah. Somehow they do when the party need to go like all bushrat. Them they from Saltfish or Shingle. And them no make a difference to West Kingston with them born and grow. West Kingston pop down. Pop down. Andrew constituency pop down. But Andrew did a few much years. 20 odd years. What has he achieved? Nothing. Nothing. So when you see him run out and them already put together one coaster and turn it in a one green spaceship like and waste taxpayers' money and talk about a mobile unit. This will assist me to get around to places that I could never be. Hey, piece of garbage if you go, You don't know body in our politics, but a criminal, you have to go, You're the worst prime minister ever graced foot in a Jamaica. You understand? The worst to go in a garden house. Yeah. You're the king of lies, undisputed king of lies. Nobody can dispute lie with you. And we have used each of our parliamentary system and desecrate it every day. You bring all type of bangarang in a parliament. Passa, love affair. Sweetheart or wife. Tell the most lie. Wife a speak as she begs like bullfrog. Can't look for matey. Everybody at a standoff. Parliament supposed to be a house that represent the voters, represent the nation. You understand? Parliament must conduct itself with the utmost respect for the House. So when we have parliamentarian in there, some nasty, despicable conversation and scene, but that I tell you, say, every system in Jamaica fall right down under the administration. Yeah. And it needs urgent fixing. And it's only one party and one person is the PMP, and Sir Marky G can fix Jamaica. And Jamaican, if you sit one side and just slow this guy, this fear, this destruction of a leader to reign over Jamaica any longer, I tell you something who can't find Jamaica guys sing so far below 80. That's 80 covered. I yield back the floor to you, my brother.
Brother, before I cut, I'm sure my granddaughter does, well, she set her up. My granddaughter set her up a couple of hours for morning, you know. Just start to her. Yeah, let me get a look at now. See how yeah.
Yeah, pull this.
Yeah.
Pull it up. Yeah, and pull out this.
You're shabby, I know. That's the panel.
Okay.
Yes, what's the pan?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the panel now. So, I just sat to her now, just run off and then think that look. So hey, you know, like how some people, anywhere she going, you know, them people not afraid of flight, you know. None at all, you know. You know them way there?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. She like do that, man. I fear the club be that, man. So she like.
She love them thing there.
Oh, yeah,
not like the general where he wants to stay yard, him no want travel.
No, him no want travel, him no want.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, man. Okay, you know, she's a busy man. She, general, no want. I just see my alone. No want lift up for him. Just, no want come out of this place. You know, never. Him alone never. Him no want not travel. Him alone never travel. You know. You know what? You go anywhere, but myself. You can question thing. Hey, the man them question everything. You know. I said that be everything. Believe me, everything in question. And then through on the YouTube and them watch playing and see some of them disastrous and then thing there. And I said, I'm country beginner, so I'm now leaving country. So. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You see? So, brother, later, you know, so we are whap it. You know, so we are talking about our worries about, you know, so you know our worries. Hey, last night, hey, tell them that this morning nice, you know, brother. I want me to put it up. There?
Yeah, man, I wear some man, and nice is guaranteed. What is the last night?
Man.
Yeah, man.
School them, beat them and school them. That's it, go.
Yeah, man, it was an educational editorial thing with design.
So you know all the time, but they are people. Later, yeah, bless.
Bless.
Trendsetter, I'm gonna build on some of this place. Tell the boy, never come on. Build on some of the no one. Anyway, do some. I'm a big trendsetter. Don't some run the place. Me no follow back come and me no run rat race. Big trendsetter, don't some set the place. Me follow back come on. Yo. As a man says to me, you're an expansion man. Cool. In the car, I'm gonna sprung. Every man jump up on the man wagon. Put them lyrics together and I know make one boy. Them don't know how to compose song. The boy them sound like whole bag and follow the hell. Them 50 and don't stand. Me visit tell them get a while. I'm full of a tan. Run a big trendsetter. No one come set the place. Me never love a come and come in no run rat race. Big trendsetter. enough of them have to rest, yeah. Need some juice and smoke too big at the fist. The crowd naturally where we drop down and dead. Get nervous and I know what to say, yo. Load some natural, what them a think. Man a vegetarian, I mean no smoke, not drink. When we rub on the mic, how the moon starts to